Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to session 4 of Frozen Sick. Little D&D campaign we've been running here over on Faylenia's channel. Um, Last time we left off, the group was leaving the store after procuring a whole bunch of new magic items. Upon getting outside, they had a little snowball fight to kind of ease the tension of where they were headed to get 2 more glass vials of frigid woe. The leads led that they were in the possession of Huli, Tolgi's sister, towards the northeast in Croker's Cave. As the snowball fight ensued, a newly acquired item by Meliora happened to slip out of her satchel, and upon trying to prevent it from hitting the ground, grabbed the cube, a lever or something was activated, and most of our adventuring party was pulled inside, and they found themselves in a small room with a bunch of almost you could say resting or experimentation pods. Upon inspection and going through several rooms inside of the cube, also the party noticed that Ari was absent from there. Upon exploring several rooms going forward, they came upon a room with a tiger-like figure sitting in the center of a magical circle. The party talked with the group, learned a fair bit about their situation, what they were inside, and Veilthorn's involvement in this object and a contract that he had made with this individual. Sans approached Felicia and offered to make another deal to free them, whom Shoshana also clocked as a fiendish individual, in exchange for information and to leave any revenge to him and his companions. Again, upon freeing Felicia, the party was left inside the cube for an undiscriminate amount of time, to which now we will pick up. Ari, after leaving the store, where do you head ahead of the group? So we're kind of backpedaling a little bit.
So after seeing what the shopkeep had to show her about the person she's looking for, she headed back to the tavern, up to the room and past the door on the floor, just to sit on her desk in contemplation about what she had seen through the book.
Okay, and it's there as you're contemplating. Some time passes, so you've gone all the way back to the Jolly Dwarf Inn and kind of gone back to the quarters just to collect your thoughts?
Yeah.
Okay. So after some time passes, you can hear a little bit of laughing, a little bit of back and forth as the snowball fight continues for a bit. And then you just notice a blinding white flash. Like coming across the room, there's no way you can miss it. And then silence.
I've seen the light come from out the window.
Yeah, so light entering through the window of your room, almost like a day thunder or day lightning clap.
So Ari
But
will
no large bang, no thunder, just really bright white flash and no noise.
Ari will look up from the desk, having previously had like her head in her hands, just unsure of what to do next, and sees that flash of light Curious about it, she'll head outside towards where she had seen the light come from.
So you head down the stairs. Again, no one seems to be in the main area. You head outside. You do see it's currently snowing. You see a bunch of kind of dug up places where people were obviously making snowballs. And
Anything else?
Give me a perception check.
Man, I'm blind.
Okay, yeah, we're just trying to get the VTT going.
Of course.
Maybe try to refresh that, Faye, because I haven't launched it. And I see the perception check. Nat 1. Okay, with a 5, you do look around. You're not really seeing anything, but you do notice that no one's around.
Ari will walk back over to the magic tower that had appeared earlier, to go check around and see if anyone else saw that flash of light.
Okay, as you walk back to the tower, you do actually hear, with your passive, something rapidly approaching, kind of from down the main street.
Ari will quickly duck behind. Are there like any pillars that would be in front of this tower?
So looking at the tower, it's very simple. There aren't really anywhere to hide. You can maybe try to get behind, or it is rounded a bit from the line of sight, but as you look towards the direction of the sound, you can see almost like a wake, or like almost like a little bit of a rooster tail of snow kicking up. And as you look down, you can also see what appears to be a dog sled coming at you, as the barks and the heavy panting are picking up. You see just 4 kind of larger dogs, mastiffs, and one individual on the back heading towards you.
How well can I see this individual from where I'm standing?
Are you trying to like identify them before they kind of get too close? So right now they're about maybe
I was thinking about
100 feet away.
sending Amon.
Yeah, you could do that. I think you summoned them earlier, so it would just be a quick kind of snap, summon, and go send.
Yeah, so Ari will raise her hand above her head and just throw her arm in the direction of the sled, and Amon will come soaring down from above her and shooting straight towards that bobsled.
Okay. So you're trying to perceive them through your familiar, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so all your senses dull. And it's a little disorienting. You haven't done this in a while, but your consciousness almost kind of goes into your Raven familiar. So give me a perception check with your Raven stats.
A Raven stats?
Yeah, because you're using the physical ability of the Raven to do the perception.
So how do you want me to roll this?
So I believe it's a +4 for Raven, but because you're elevated and flying, you'll get advantage on it.
Okay.
And anyone who's playing along at home, I'm pretty sure those aren't the stats, but that's what I'm giving my players, so...
12. if you're
Okay.
doing +4.
With a 12. So what you see is just kind of looking at the individual and the sled itself. A lot of bundled materials and everything tied down in front. The individual standing in the back. Really white, fluffy trim going around. Some black striping on it. She's not wearing a hat, and you can see human, very delicate features, and almost platinum blonde hair, tied in the back, probably shoulder blade length ponytail.
And I'm 100% sure they're heading for me, and not just like going.
Definitely your direction. It's like a main street, so this is either someone coming to the inn or probably towards your direction.
I would assume that they would just be passing by. So Ari's just gonna continue on her way.
Are you still hiding, or?
I didn't really get a spot to hide.
You can kind of hide around the side of a building. If you really want, you can give me a stealth check.
Yeah, that changes if I'm behind. Sorry, I didn't see what that was. 17.
Boo. Let me just check some stuff. Alright, this is one of the pages I did not have open. Yeah, with a 17, you feel pretty confident that you're hidden. In front of the Jolly Dwarf Inn, you see the dog sled kind of pull up. They hop off, kind of give the dogs a little pat, and they kind of start walking towards where the snowball fight occurred.
I'm just going to continue to watch this person through Ammon's eyes.
Okay, so what you see, she kind of crouches down, goes over to one of the little snowbanks that's formed, brushes some snow out of the way, reaches down, and she stands up. And what you see, she picks up this small object. It almost looks like a glass sculpture from this distance and going to the previous perception check. Almost like an abstract glass crab. It's black. You can see some kind of green detailing on it, but you see almost like a tripod, 3 legs kind of standing out, and a little bit of misshapen piece up top.
So, will you let Ammon swoop down and snag it?
You can certainly try.
So,
Is this what you're directing your familiar to do?
Yeah, so I'm still hidden, right?
You are still hidden, you believe.
Nice reassurance. Okay, I would like to try and take the object.
Okay, so give me a grapple check. You try to wrestle this away from this individual.
What do I roll for grapple?
So you want to roll athletics for the bird, which I think is a +2. We'll say +3, as it kind of swoops down.
So either 16 or 17?
Hold on. Yeah, 16 or 17. Okay, so did you instruct, or are you staying within the senses of Armand?
I'm still... Well, so I wanted to dive and grab.
Mm-hmm.
So don't I still need to grab?
Yeah, but you can also just instruct your familiar to do things on their own, and you can kind of perceive it from your own position, if you wish.
Am I able to cast another spell while this is happening?
We're gonna have to. I'm gonna have to describe the outcome of that particular roll first. But yes, you can cast a spell.
I'm just trying to think of while she's swooping down if it was possible to use detect thoughts, but I think it might be way too close to get that off. I don't think it would really matter. So yeah, I
and
would
you
just
would
like to
know.
stay in the eyes of Ammon.
Yeah, and also you would know if you're casting a spell. Kind of think of Baldur's Gate 3. So you kind of wave your hands around and you shout really loud. So it would break your stealth situation.
Okay.
Okay, so the bird swaps down. Talons grasp the object. Kind of wrestles with this individual. Unfortunately, they kind of rolled quite a bit higher. Struggling with the bird. He looks around and just kind of, oh my, who are you? And she kind of gives a little flick, trying to push this thing off of themselves. So I'm going to need either an acrobatics or an athletics, as this individual tries to shove the bird away as they fight over the potential cube.
So this would be a bird's roll?
Yeah, so similar to like the plus 3 that I told you. It's an athletics or acrobatics check.
Oh, sorry, I just rolled a d20 there.
But yeah, just a straight d20 works. Okay, with a 10. All right, so she barely she grasps the two legs of the raven, kind of plucks it off, looking at the bird individual particular. It's kind of, who do you belong to? As she looks around the environment. Whoever you are, you can come out now. I have your bird.
Can I talk through Ammon? Dude, can I talk through Ammon?
You can't speak through the animal. You take over the senses and perceptions. So it's almost like sitting like in a roller coaster ride of the bird.
Does casting message mean I have to like shout that I'm casting message?
Not really, no. That's more of a one-to-one communication. But anytime you target something with magic, that makes them aware of your presence.
I mean, she already knows I'm there, no? Would she know exactly where I'm at? Or just know that I'm there?
Give me an insider perception. With 11, it's kind of hard to make out. The puffy coat is kind of obscuring her face a little bit.
So, will she know exactly where I'm at, or?
It's hard to tell.
Oh, okay. I would like to cast message then.
Okay. What do you message?
Just through the message, I would just like to ask what she's there for.
Okay. So the message goes out. You see your head kind of drop a little bit. Lets go of the bird. I've been sent to look for an individual.
By whom is
An elvish woman with a big floppy hat. I believe her name is Ari.
What?
That's what you hear in your mind.
How do they know my name?
I don't know.
And what business do you have with them?
She kind of brushes it off, standing a little more upright, looking around. I do find this magic a little bit tiresome. If you wish to step out, we can have a conversation, but I am here, and she's also speaking this out loud. I am here to find Ari. I've been sent by my employer to deliver a message. So please step out. I mean you no harm, despite being attacked by a particular bird. I'm sure it doesn't belong to you, and this is a coincidence.
Ari will step out from behind the building she's hiding behind as Amon soars across the sky, landing on Ari's shoulder as she grabs the magic mirror, waving her hand across the face of the silver mirror, ready to cast at a moment's notice. Well,
There you are. Now, come. Would you like to discuss out here or inside where it's a touch warmer?
well, let's just go inside then.
Very well. And she enters the dwarf inn, takes a seat down at one of the tables, placing the object which you saw in the middle of it.
So what is it you want from me?
Well, I've been tasked to deliver a message. As you notice, your friends don't seem to be around. Is it alright if I ask for a drink? I'm a little bit parched.
Hearing that her friends aren't around, as she said, Ari will finally come to the realization that they're not around anymore. She'd been caught up in her own thoughts where she just didn't even realize. So kind of shock rushes over her, and then she quickly composes herself and pulls out the jar of alchemy.
Oh! Nice little trinket you have there. Well, come with the glasses. Let me see what this can do.
Well, which one would you want?
For now, just a spot of wine would do.
She'll just grab a glass, probably just from whatever table they're sitting at, and pour some over and just scoot it over to whom she's talking to.
Thank you kindly. And it's at this moment you hear from behind the bar, you know there's an uncorking fee. You trying to undercut me? I'm kidding. You guys have fun.
Ari will just look back at the person she's talking to.
Yeah, so that's the gnome, Arl Bartok. Anyways, back to business. So this object in front of me here is very in your field. I believe you have arcane knowledge of some extent.
I do, yes.
Yes. I'm sorry. I'm knowledgeable of your name. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Celadine Belladon.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. But what are you here for? I'm quite a busy woman.
So, my employer has met with your group, somewhere else, particularly, and unfortunately, to get them back, there's a bit of a puzzle that sits between you and I, gesturing towards the centerpiece now. That is the black crab-like thing.
Before you go on, I'm not new to any of this at all. And I know the power names hold. How did you acquire mine?
No, just from talking with others. My employer instructed me to find someone named Ari who had this description. I'm assuming your group asked for help with their particular situation. And I'm sure, whether they meant to or not, revealed many secrets.
Goodness. What kind of situation are they in?
Well, she kind of looks around. For whatever reason, this device has been triggered, and they've been trapped inside. You need to find the right combinations and motions in order to extract people you know whom are alive and return them to this plane.
Now, why me?
Why not you? A deal was struck. My employer wants it executed. If you need help, I'm sure we can arrange a deal. I can offer assistance. Just let me know.
Do you mind? As she gestures towards the crab-looking thing on the table.
Not at all. I'm not too good at these things, but if you'll allow me, perhaps I can assist your sight.
Ari will cast Mage Hand and pick up the... It is like in the shape of a crab right now, isn't it? Isn't that what you said?
Yeah, it's almost... Yeah, it's crab-like. There aren't like pincers or anything coming out. It's basically a partial cube with 3 legs kind of sticking out of it, so it can like stand up, similar to like those turrets in Portal.
So, picking this up with my Mage Hand, how do I feel this moves in my hand? Is it like some sort of like goo kind of thing, or soft, or like very rough material?
It's very solid. Texture and density very akin to glass. There are a few sharp edges, but with your Mage Hand, obviously you're not going to cut yourself.
Can I examine this?
Yeah, you can investigate. You can use Arcana. Celadine did offer assistance.
Right, I'll investigate it myself first. We'll see.
Okay. Give me an investigation check.
Oh, you want me to do investigation or Arcana?
You said you wanted to investigate it first, so investigation. Okay, so that's a 15. So with a 15, it looks like it was originally like a straight up cube, like 6 equal sides all the way around. And it appears like the legs have been folded out in some way.
Then I would like to examine what kind of power and maybe magic this has on it.
Sure, give me an Arcana check. With a 14, it's kind of hard to tell.
Goodness. Well, this is a very tricky object, isn't it? Alright. Well, what do you know?
Well, I can do a little magic of my own and help your site to find the order of operations, as it were.
For free?
For free, or within, so we can say, a mutual agreement.
What's in it for you?
I get to complete my task given to me, and perhaps, well, if you're that wary, we can say 2 gold.
You're going to give me 2 gold? I'd rather have you do it for free.
Okay. Then I believe we have a You know, there's so many of you with previous contracts. All right, I'll just help you. And she kind of touches your shoulder, casting True Sight on you. And with that, your vision kind of takes an orange tint. It's almost like you can see 2 planes overlapping at the same time. You can see ethereal creatures. You look over at your familiar, you can see kind of the Fey energy coming off of it. But for the most part, looking at this puzzle before you, you can see the green arcane energy flowing through it, almost guiding the directions in which to fold things. So give me now an Arcana check with advantage.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. Yeah, with the nat 20. So you see highlighted with those arcane lines, you see it running along the 3 legs, but you also notice 2 flashing, almost button-like devices on the sides. With the intensity, you can kind of gather the order is kind of fold the legs in first and then hit. One button is flashing slower than the others. You want to hit the one that's going faster.
How can I perceive this as dangerous at all? Like, do I feel at all in danger?
With the nat 20, when you're talking about the object itself?
Yeah, just examining it, like if I am to do what you had said, and you know that's obviously what Ari's thinking. Does she sense some danger?
With the nat 20, definitely. Almost like if you were to hit a certain button, something else might happen. Whereas the one button seems to be more of an extraction, and the other one seems to be more of an injection, you could say.
Jesus.
But with the 20, you realize, kind of looking at the way it is, you're very confident that you have the right order of operations. But there is some danger to it.
Ari, continuing to use Mage Hand, will do just that, folding in the legs and pressing the button.
Okay. With the nat 20, I won't ask for another roll, but sure enough, everything kind of clicks into place. Give me a perception check, though. Okay, with a 14, would you say you're very focused on the cube?
I mean, having been very confident in I'm doing the right thing, not really.
Okay, so you're a little more aloof.
Yeah.
Okay, so with this, and as you're doing it, you notice the individual who brought this message to you and this and that, their form is a little bit different. So instead of the human female with the blonde hair, you see that this individual has palms facing in the wrong direction, white and black fur, and the face of a tiger.
Wow. It's been a while since I've seen one of your kind.
I would assume so. Anyways, darling, if you wish to proceed, I could be on my way once this is complete.
Alright, we'll continue to try and free everyone from the cube.
Yeah, and with that, the legs kind of snap into place. You hit the flashing button. And once again, there's a blinding white flash, especially with you under the effects of True Sight are immediately blinded. At this moment, I would like to ask everyone who's been away for a little while, what are you doing at this time?
Meliora's probably like sitting in a corner somewhere staring at a wall. Moping.
Okay.
But Diana is close to Shoshana, and we're just like, she's just she's just near her so that because she's scared still.
Shoshana will be in the cosplaying room, just charting down the stars and moon illusion on the sky down into her book.
Okay.
Lavender's going to be trying to sleep while she's holding her bowl in her arms like a plushie.
Aw. That's cute. Okay. I'm going to need a D100 roll from Ari.
Damn.
Also known as a percentile roll.
Oh.
What?
8-8. Happy birthday.
Whoa.
Okay, with that percentile, I don't need everyone to make a dexterity save as they are bamfed into the current material plane. So once the bright light subsides, you notice you are sitting alone, cube hovering in your mage hand, complete, and in your respective positions, sitting in a corner looking at the wall, kind of spread out amongst about 30 feet, everyone has returned.
Would Ari still be like blinded at this point?
Right now, no. No, so like as your vision kind of returns, you see everyone kind of back in the pub. Meliora
So,
kind of sitting in the wall, Lavender holding the bowl,
So Ari will...
Diana hugging up.
Yeah, so Ari will kind of be on the ground after getting flashed by that bright light, and she'll kind of have her hand covering her face as she slowly gets up, and she'll look around and just say to everyone, "You all have fun in the cube."
Okay, I'll go first. At this point, Meliora is gonna turn around like really quickly, and she's gonna ascertain the situation, how far away she is from Ari and everything. She's gonna see the cube in the mage hand, and she's just gonna like beeline for it and try to grab it.
Ari will raise it up
Okay. Make an athletics check.
Me?
Meliora?
Yeah.
Yes.
How do I keep doing bad on these fucking athletics checks?
Okay, I'm gonna need an athletics from Ari as well as you try to pull it away from the leaping paladin.
Bruh.
Uncommon occurrence.
That's insane.
Yep. So you reach for it, and in a very teasing manner, the cube is elevated slightly out of your grasp.
Can I use Mage Hand?
You can use Mage Hand as well.
Okay. She's gonna yoink it.
So you see another Mage Hand kind of come
Oh,
up.
actually,
walk.
she's gonna with
Just
the Mage
gonna
Hand,
keep
she's gonna
going?
press a button on the bottom of it.
Okay.
And you know what that does, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So with that, you see these two Mage Hands kind of, anime fighting up in the sky, going higher and higher, repeating the same 4 frames of animation over and over again. And one of them kind of points a finger at the cube, and the cube disappears.
What? So she's just wait. I don't get to retaliate that at all.
No, it's with an object. You still sense that your hand is holding the cube, but it is now gone, or you can't see it. But from your perspective, Ari, yeah, the cube is gone.
All right, can I try to grab it now with my Mage Hand?
Yeah, you can give me athletics with advantage. Okay.
24.
So you do. Okay, so I'm gonna need another athletics off of Ari.
I mean, I rolled -1 on that.
Yeah. So with that, the Mage Hand returns to Melly, and
Okay, I drop Mage Hand.
you know.
Yeah.
Yep. And you are back in possession of an imperceivable cube.
Perfect.
So what everyone kind of watched there was the cube kind of go up, some dueling Mage Hands in a little bit above the table, just out of reach. And everyone is back together.
Is there any way to like perceive it or no? Like it's just gone in all of our vision.
Gone from everyone's vision.
Okay, so I can't be like, can I roll a perception to see if?
Oh, I wouldn't even know what to say right now.
I'm going to say, hail for. Sorry, I stuttered. Hail for Ari. That's not a toy.
Well,
Or just gonna take a seat or something.
from looking at everything, Diana is just puzzled because she's like, what the fuck? It just disappeared. So I'm just gonna turn to Meliora and be like, did the cube just disappear, or? And whether or not you want to answer that is on you.
Don't worry about it. I'm not gonna let anyone mess with it again.
Oh, okay. Yay.
She pats Diana on the head. Right.
Does Sana now realizing that we're not in immediate danger in unknown area will march up to Mel, speaking in a louder tone than C would usually. Although I will assist with any danger as it is my duty, both as a cleric and a hired hand, I think it would be in our best interest to not hide such items that could, let's say, backfire. You are not the only one I have to protect, and you are not the only one in that vision. If that's, you'll point a finger at Mel's chest before taking a deep breath.
Mel's gonna like look a bit surprised having the generally reserved Shoshana raise her voice. This is probably the most emotion she's seen Shoshana display. She's gonna look at her and she's just gonna sigh. I did not know this was gonna happen. I did not intend to put you in danger. I just knew I needed to get this if it's something that Amaranth wanted.
I was
Having
hoping
this
that
going-
would be the case.
What was it?
But let's.
I didn't hear you.
Talking to me, a panda.
Panda!
Jess would respond with a, I was hoping that would be the case, but next time you pick up dangerous items or something that may be unknown, you guys at least give a warning.
How did you know I wasn't intending to? I walked outside and then I was greeted by a snowball to my chest.
I have a bit of faith in you that you would not at least trap yourself if you were trying to trap us instead.
What? And she
Listen.
just laughs. You thought I
That
intended to trap
aside-
us all in the cube for 6 days? No.
So upon hearing 6 days, Ari, yeah, this has been like 15 minutes, 20 minutes.
Listen, okay. That aside, what the hell were you doing with that cube and why did you take it from me?
Ari? You heard what we just said. We've been trapped in this device for 6 days.
And what were you doing with it?
What was I doing with it? I was sent by Amaranth Valethorn, my employer, to investigate this illness. And as an aside, he said this was one of his possessions and he needed me to locate it, so I obtained it as soon as I could. Find the opportunity.
And you didn't know what it did?
No. Feel free to read
It's
my
foolish
mind.
to mess with powerful magic like that.
You say that to me as you were just juggling it in the air with a mage hand, and you're expecting me to take you seriously.
I don't think you understand how well I perceived that cube. I knew what I was doing with it.
I don't believe that, because you wouldn't have jolted it into the air. But very well. I can admit I did not know this would happen. I intended to have a party wizard do some checks on it once we got back to the lodge, but we were transported in that device before I could do that.
Well,
It's at this point Jess will back off a bit, moving over back by Diana, giving Diana a small pat on the head before using Mind Link on Mel specifically.
Oh.
To ask one more question, which is there something else I should be wary of, especially with the, let's say, episode during the pod? And I will also cast the Mind Link response so that Mel can respond without having to use message or speak out loud.
I got it under control.
Chess will give a nod and drop it, at least for now.
well, is everybody else okay then?
I would prefer some more details regarding why exactly certain events happened. I'm not too sure I'll be
What do you
getting
mean by
them.
certain events?
Sorry.
Well, not one to judge, but Mel, you get particularly seem too fond of your employer while we were in the cube.
At this point, I'm gonna cover Lavender's mouth before she can finish that sentence. And I'm gonna get really close to her, and I'm gonna whisper in her ear, "Not right here." And then I'm gonna look to everybody. Maybe we can have this conversation somewhere more private.
Hands will nod.
I would like to cast Detect Thoughts on Meliora.
Oh,
Upscale.
Okay. So you're gonna need a Wisdom save.
Okay. Okay, save wisdom. A saving throw, right?
Yep. And with just the general casting of Detect Thoughts, you pick up 6 individuals in the immediate area. So like 6 individual consciousnesses, and you focus on Melly.
16.
Does casting it at a second level help me more?
No.
Okay.
No, there's no upcast quality to it.
And then what do I roll?
You don't roll anything, just has to make the save. What's your DC?
What's that?
Yeah, like anytime you anytime you cast a spell of that nature, they need to beat your DC or difficulty. Should be under your spells. I think 16 beats it.
It's
So
13.
you guys are level 3. Yeah, so you try to push deeper into Meliora's mind a little bit.
Because that was
and
a
you
spell roll against me, can I use luck?
you can use a luck point here and re-roll it, yeah.
Can I use luck?
Yeah, you can. Oh, actually, I gotta look that up to force a re-roll.
Does luck work on someone else's saves?
It does for
It
attacks
involves
against you. It may not work against saves.
Because I know it works for attacks, but I don't think saves is in that.
Yeah, I'll just read this quick.
If it was your own save, sure.
Yeah, if it's your own save, yeah, but other people's save, I don't think so. No, but you could use maybe your I'd let you use maybe your heroic inspiration for that.
Yeah, I'll use my heroic inspiration.
Yeah. Okay, so roll again.
Me?
Yep.
$11.
11. Okay, so with an 11, yeah, so an 11 you fail the save, so Ari, you push a little bit deeper into Meliora's mind, and Meliora, you know this is happening. Like, you can feel the intent kind of pushing and trying to pull secrets out of you. What are you looking for exactly, Ari?
Just I could tell from the cabin and stuff that I saw Ari had seen the thorns coming out of her and stuff like that, and covering Lavender's mouth, it seems like she's really just trying to hide something, so I'd like to push for that.
So, are you trying to figure out regarding the thorns or why I covered the mouth in response to Lavender's question.
It would just
Yeah,
be like I can tell something's off with you. I'm just trying to figure out what is wrong with you. Like there's something different.
Okay. I'll say with. You want me to take this over a little bit, Faye?
If it's what you DM me about it.
Yeah.
I can do it.
Okay.
Correct me if this isn't how direct detect thoughts works. Would Ari be able to see anything, or is it just like she's hearing things?
Not really. It's more of like hearing or psychic communication. Under certain situations, you could maybe do something visual. I think they have that ability, but yeah.
Okay. Sorry, 1 second. And I'm aware this is happening.
Yeah, anytime the caster forces the save to try to dig deeper, they are aware that someone is doing it, and they're aware of the caster.
Okay. At this point,
You gave
Meliora's
permission.
eyes start glowing, like you've seen before when she casted Fey Presence, and her eyes flick over to you, and you make eye contact. And in your head, you just hear this kind of booming voice. Sorry, I'm getting embarrassed. 1 sec.
It's all good.
Well, 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 little witch. What are you doing with my Meliora?
Ari will kind of be a little shocked at a third person voice.
Yeah, it doesn't
Like
sound like Meliora's voice.
Third perspective, yeah.
And from your casting, you are very certain that this is an outside consciousness intervening.
Well, what are you?
You really think I'd give up that information readily? Not unless you'd give me something in return.
What is it you want?
We can work out the details later.
How should I go about contacting you then?
Oh, you won't have to contact me. I'll find you. And then you get pushed out of Meliora's mind. And you kind of like almost feel as if you're falling, like when you have a dream, when you're falling off of a building and you're like just like falling through your bed. And Meliora's eyes stop glowing, and she just stares at you like she's seen a ghost.
Ari will take a physical step back, and then quickly compose herself. Well, you said you wanted to go somewhere more private? Let's go.
Meliora's gonna pretend basically that nothing happened. DM, is there anywhere we would know where to go that we could get some more privacy? Like, do we need to leave this building, or?
Yeah, you can use your particular rooms. The city itself is fairly empty. You could probably go back to the magic shop that was tossed by all the bandits and have a chat amongst all the dead bodies, because probably nobody's there. Yeah, you could kind of go to the outskirts of town. But you feel fairly certain the town isn't very lively right now, especially in kind of like the inn area where they would support travelers and that. So wherever should be good.
Where do you propose we go? I want to hear everything.
I'm not really sure where we would go, honestly. I didn't think this far.
Lady, we could go and retire to our room.
Is there enough space in these rooms for all of us to fit in one room?
Yes, there should
They're
be.
fairly large rooms, yeah.
Right, let's head upstairs.
Hello. Is it Felicia here? Or is she gone?
She disappeared, right?
So after the flash, you didn't really see her anywhere. Give me a perception check
All right.
with
'cause I wanted
disadvantage.
to- Okay.
Can anyone do it or no?
8.
8. Well, you guys never really saw another person there with Ari, and she never really told you that somebody was there. So this is more just kind of like a general scan if there's anyone else around. And yeah, you don't pick up anything, Sans, other than your individuals of your party.
Okay. I will silently start making my way upstairs.
Okay, yeah, you guys head upstairs, make your way into one
I
of the
take the
rooms
chair
that's
room.
been provided. You immediately go and sit down in the chair.
Can I do a perception check to see if anyone's in the hallways, just in case?
Yeah, give me just a regular scan.
Okay. Like regular D20 or with perception?
Yeah, a perception check. Yeah.
22.
22. You look around. You hear the gnome kind of clattering in the kitchen downstairs, but you're fairly confident he doesn't really have interest in losing customers by being nosy.
Okay.
Can I
Diana
add
was.
that?
I was just gonna say Diana says, "Okay, looks like the coast is clear, guys."
As I kind of walk past the bar to go upstairs, I just want to flick 2 gold coins over to the counter for having opened the jar of alchemy.
2 gold coins. That's a lot of money. Damn, Ari's rich.
So we're all heading up to the room? Is that what's happening?
Yeah, so
Okay.
Melly kind of invited everyone up to kind of have a private conversation just in case somebody were to, say, walk into the inn or tavern. But yeah, there's like a simple lock on the door if you want to even lock the door.
Lavender stumbling afterwards at everyone, a bit stung-locked still.
Well, I don't even know where to start. And Meliora is gonna look over at Sans to see if there's like anything in her eyes, if she seems like she's okay with us sharing information or not.
Yeah.
There
So
is-
looking into her eyes, you see your companion, your friend. You're still a little bit saddened. You know they're not really in the full throes of taking it over, but you do notice a little bit of bluing in the whites of her eyes.
Ugh. Okay.
Despite the mentions of sickness, there is a calm look in Sans' expression. Kind of just like a slight urge to, put yourself out there. Support.
Okay. Meliora's gonna lean back against a wall and taking a deep breath. Where should I start? So, as you may have put together from those talks with the mayor and hearing our conversations, Sans and I have been sent as representatives of the Royal Guard on behalf of Amaranth Velthorn, an Archmagus of... Tobor, can you remind me what the assembly is called?
Cerberus.
The Cerberus Assembly?
Yeah, the Cerberus Assembly. We were sent
Would you say with how old I am, I've met this dude before?
Which dude?
Veilthorn?
Veilthorn? I would say probably not.
Can I roll for it?
The name isn't like signaling any warnings or any like jogging any memories.
Right. He sent us to investigate this ailment on this region and to, as an aside, fetch this cube. Those who were inside of the cube with us, you may have heard our discussions with this fiend. And easily
wait, no.
understood that we
What does this fiend look like?
What was that?
What did the fiend look like? This fiend, tall, white hair, tiger ears, tail. Very flirtatious, oddly. She was trapped in the cube by Amaranth Veilthorn as well.
Did you give my name to a fiend?
You think I'm an idiot? You think I don't know how contracts work? Of course not. I give a description of your appearance.
Sans will nod.
Continue. I'll tell you later.
Meliora will raise an eyebrow, noting the agitation and surprise in Ari's voice. This man, if you can even call him that, he's wicked. I've been on his tail for a very long time. The crimes he's committed. Disgusting. Those bodies we found. Those numbers. He takes people. Employees of the Empire. People arrested under false pretenses. Children. He performs arcane experiments on them.
Can you be sure?
How can I be sure?
Have you seen them yourself?
And I look over to Sans. To see if she wants to say anything.
I noticed her look over to Sans, by the way.
We know because we've lived it. I am one such. I barely have memory of who I am and who I was. All I am now is a servant with extraordinary ability. And I have not much connection anywhere else.
She will like bring a paw up to her forehead a little.
Meliora will walk over to Sans and just like put an arm around her and cover her face. Very well, you've heard it. While appearances must be kept, of course, I'm overjoyed to serve for this empire and serve for the renowned Archmagus Valeforn. But I am no dog of the empire. This is a means to the end. It must be dealt with.
I would like the suffering to end, and that will only happen when that man is removed from history. You cannot simply go up and stab a man like that in the back. This is an endeavor that takes months, years.
And you said there was a fiend trapped in that cube with you?
Though I regret everyone else's involvement and entrapment in this cube, we did find out some information. This man, Valeforn, his lifespan is unnatural. I've always wondered how he could live so long. He should have been dead by now. He's been the same age since I was young. It's been a century. This fiend, Felicia, let us know. She was trapped here by them. He has made back alley deals to extend his lifespan. And regrettably, it seemed the only way to get out of this plane, to work with that fiend. Felicia.
And this is your first time hearing that name, Ari.
And you described her as...
She's
Fiendish, white hair, flirty.
tall, tiger stripes, white.
Fitting the description of the person that you saw when you're under the effects of true sight.
And you didn't give her my name?
No. How many times do I have to say it?
She came in pursuit of me. At your request to let you guys out. And she knew me by my name. How is that possible?
I'm no expert in the workings of fiends. I know not how she got this information.
It's at this point, Ari will stand up out of her chair and walk outside to see if that bobsled is still there.
I'm gonna follow
you
her.
go. Yep. So you go downstairs and you check outside where she kind of parked the dog sled, and it is not there.
Damn it.
What did this fiend show you?
Nothing. She just knew my name. I try to take extra care. Well, are there any tracks?
Yeah, there's tracks kind of leading down the same path in which they came.
Ari's gonna. Oh, how? Sorry, give me 1 second. She would just like to send Amon into the sky, looking through his eyes again to see if he can see her in the distance at all.
Sure, and I assume you're kind of following the tracks.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it takes a little while, but you send your familiar off. Are you kind of like flying co-pilot the whole time, or just kind of sending her and waiting for her to report back?
The range isn't that far, so I'm going to say I'm co-piloting.
Okay, so yeah, you follow
Send her.
you follow the tracks in that presence up until it breaks, but you are confident that your familiar will return with the information for you.
Well,
sorry,
what
go
do you
ahead.
want to do now?
Wait.
Fall?
I just remembered something.
Oh, okay. Spill it then.
That fiend, as she left, she pushed my mind. She knows the same thing you know. Maybe more. It's hard to say with fiends.
Well, let's hope that doesn't come back to bite me later.
How? So, what happened? This fiend approached in a bobsled?
She did indeed.
So, a giant fiend walked into this inn,
No.
and nobody.
Well, unfortunately, I was not able to detect, but she was in a very well-placed disguise. I had seen her outside digging for that stupid cube. And we went and had a little talk.
This disguise.
Yes.
What appearance did she take?
You want to take that one, Tober? I just remember the hair.
Yeah, so very well dressed, super expensive coat, white fur kind of going around the neck to help block the wind. Human, very delicate features, but blonde hair tied back in a ponytail about shoulder blade length in the back.
And that's what she looked like.
And this does remind you of someone.
Me?
Me.
No.
Okay, I was about to say.
It can't be. She took more than I thought. Very well. Did your familiar find anything?
It hasn't returned yet.
Can I not switch to the eyes of Ammon?
What's the range on that?
It's only 10
Isn't
feet.
like, yeah.
That's
no,
why I said I wanted to
it's way
co-pilot
out of
and,
range.
like,
I think
walk
it's
with
actually
it,
you can maintain for like 100 or 200 feet, but yeah, no.
Well, Meliora and friends.
They're inside.
Oh, Icky, forgot.
We're outside
We're
alone.
head packing sangs.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I did not realize that we were alone.
Well, you kind of went out to go check on the dogs and
So
send
I
the
thought,
thing out.
yeah, I assumed that everyone kind of just followed. They
If
just
everyone
left
wants
it
to
down
follow,
there.
I'm sure you can go ahead and do that.
No, it's fine. It's all right.
I think Diana would just go in late afterwards. Just follow the rest of the crew when they go.
Well, can we say for now that you guys didn't follow?
Yeah, that's what
I
we've been
talked
saying.
about it.
They didn't follow. Yeah, they're in the room.
Yeah, we're just in the room. I'm saying we're gonna
We
be
we
there
only have to
afterwards.
stay out of it.
Anyway, now that I'm looking around and seeing nobody else is here, I'm just schizophrenic. What do you mean she knows what I know?
Don't play stupid, elf. You know how this spell works, right? I know everything that you heard. I know that you cast this telepathy on me.
And what exactly is it?
Contract. I made it desperate times.
Well, we have everybody sitting inside. So, I'm sure Sans would be up for it, but would you like to continue to the cave for this stupid quest you've been on?
If it's
Or would
so
you like to follow
stupid,
the
why are
theme?
you even joining us?
Boredom.
You got your jug.
Exactly. Which is why I would prefer if we chase after the fiend.
Okay, I'm just with all this back and forth, and it's been going on for a little bit. I'm gonna need a deception roll from Ari. And an insight from Melly.
Yeah. Just regular the skill check.
Yeah, insight check. Yeah.
Oh,
19.
Yeah, so I would say you pick up that she's holding back quite a bit and kind of been drip feeding you for whatever reason.
I picked that up or she picks that up?
She
Me.
picks that up off of you, especially with the whole I know what that spell is, blah blah blah, back and forth. Yeah, as to your intents, and you can let Meliora know just kind of above the table now. You know that these magic items have purpose, linking to the past, powerful items. Whatever your intents are, you kind of dismissing it as just being bored. I'll let you judge whether that's you putting up a front or not. But please reveal
What
that.
do you mean by
to
items?
Melly.
Like,
Oh, like the
if you
glass
kind of rephrase
vials.
that
You
a
saw
little bit,
them. You can tell they're from Aeorn Descent. There's other items as well.
yeah. Mm-hmm. And you're saying that I know of them?
No.
Yeah. So basically what I'm getting at is Meliora is kind of reading you very, very well in this moment. Is she picking up that you're kind of full of crap and being very disinterested in just doing this for the lols?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so you pick up on that.
Leora's gonna smile a little bit.
And what are you smiling for? You have a decision to make.
No, you're just so transparently dishonest, but I won't push for it if you're not ready. She's gonna start
Is that
walking back
so?
inside to join the others.
Yep, so you reunite with the group. As you enter, I'm sure it's a little bit awkward having you guys kind of go off.
Before walking back in there, after
Yep.
what she said, Ari will. I'm going to assume Melly walked in first to back into the tavern.
Yep.
She will kind of just frantically look around and give a sigh and just walk back in.
Aw, cute. Okay. So Meliora is gonna walk in, look over everybody, So I'm guessing this isn't the right time for a funeral?
I would prefer if we wait till it's later in the day.
Oh,
That would
cleric,
give
I was
the
joking.
best.
Oh man, okay.
Just will roll her eyes with that response.
I do want to do it, but I would love some help. Does anybody here proficient in medicine? I know Ari is proficient in the magical arts.
I'm also proficient in medicine.
Okay.
I picked that. Not as
Well,
much as Shoshana.
What time in the day is it now?
So you guys got up, had a fairly late breakfast, went to the magic shop, popped in, popped out. So I'd say it's probably approaching kind of noon, midday.
What time
How
is
long
it
is it
fairly
compared
early
to
in the day?
Like
us?
an hour?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Lavender, what were you
What
saying?
about what time was it for us in the queue? And was it like the middle of the night for us when we got pulled out, or
So from Ari's perspective,
from our
she just
perspective?
kind of went in for a couple minutes, went out. You guys there. From your perspective, it's hard to tell because there's no like actual sun. You're just kind of going by your own circadian rhythm to kind of like look at like, hey, I've been up for a while. I'm really tired, which would put it around six days. But from that perspective, I would say roughly about the same time, about midday. From your perspective, when you kind of got pulled out.
Right, Vicky.
To answer Mel's earlier question about proficiency in medicine, Chess will kind of raise her hand before speaking. I have done medicine for quite a while. I would say pretty good at all kinds.
Perfect. I might want to see if we can find a local temple, but I think, as Ari said, outside, it might be best we head to this cave that we were heading to before we got trapped in this cube, and we can perform the rites and do our investigations and the items we found in the cube later.
And also, you don't have to do it now, but just as a reminder, when you were kind of first teleported here and you talked to Elro Eldator, the head of the village, he mentioned that the couple of priests tried magic in healing this affliction. It was Moradine and Coraline.
Okay,
Were the two.
Hold on. Can you type it in the Moradine?
I might be mispronouncing because I got to look at 8,000 Matt Mercer names, and he is known for putting hyphens on everything.
Yeah, good luck.
Moradine and Loradine?
It's a C. I'm
Coradine.
typing it in.
Okay.
It's like Coraline, but with a D.
Yeah, I did. Yep.
That's-
Okay.
So wait, what are these names for?
They're the priests.
Yeah, so they were the two clerics mentioned who tried to help Thule and Ergon as well.
So what is this for, Melly?
Well, I'm gonna describe to her that basically everything that happened in the cube, that we found these experiment tubes and they had bodies in them. They were ancient, elvish, being kept alive, basically vegetables kept alive by the magic. And I'm gonna explain that I want to do some checks with everybody's help to do some arcana checks and see if we can figure out what kind of magic was on them, and then maybe some medical stuff, and maybe see if we can kind of figure out what kind of elves they are. And then I would love Cheshire's help to perform last rites. I want to find the priests to see if they can help us find tomb or something so we can perform these rites, because they weren't able to be passed on. They were held in stasis for centuries.
I would say, because you guys had some time in the cube already, Shesh would have picked up that kind of the descent of those particular elves, like that kind of subspecies, is similar to Ari. So kind of like an older, a little bit closer link to the Feywild. So I'll give you that already.
Chesh knows this.
Yeah. And I'm sure you guys had some time, I'm sure would
Okay.
be share
has
that
been
with the group.
shared.
Yeah, Dragonborns are a lot harder because they are not as subspecies dependent.
Mm.
We can kind of go into Dragonborn biology at another time, or
Yeah, that was my
away
plan.
from the stream.
Yeah, my plan was we'll deal with the elves because I'm an elf, and I really am very upset that they've been held.
And
not be
you
able to
couldn't
pass
fit that
on.
chonker in the bag, so.
Shh, not important. So I got the scale. I'm gonna tell everybody I have these scales so that maybe we can find somebody that knows more about Dragonborn later, and maybe we can find a way to get back in the cube and retrieve the body at later date. Anyway, we're all caught up. But I personally would prefer to wait until sundown to perform rites. I know Chesh said nighttime would be better, so it may be best we head to continue our investigation at the cave, if everybody is in agreement.
Before we move on too far, should I check in Sands, as it has been quite a few days since last check?
Right.
Agreed.
Look, I'm doing all right.
Just
I
will
don't
walk
think-
over to Sands and kind of inspect to see the stage of progression of the disease.
Yep, sure.
My ears fall back.
Even without a roll, you've noticed that Sands has been getting a little bit slower. But give me a medicine check to kind of see where they're at.
Medicine.
Oh, good roll. Yeah, with a 21. So you see that it's starting to take hold, but it obviously seems like due to Sands' personal biology and whatever experiments kind of altered them, seems to be fairly slow, almost like they actually pushed off a second wave. So are you looking for like a timeline, or just kind of the advancement stage? So I would say this is like super early symptoms.
Yeah, I'll look for a timeline as well. Might as well.
Oh, sorry, what was that? I missed that.
We'll do a timeline of, let's say, when the next stage would come about.
Yeah, so you assume it would be another 2 days or so before it would escalate. Between 2 and 6 days.
Okay.
But as far as kind of progression towards becoming a full paperweight cat made of blue ice, that's probably a month or so away.
Okay. After checking
Um,
Sands, Chess will stand up straighter, looking at Mel and then Sands before speaking out loud. Sands is good for now. She is luckily in the very early stages, but as unfortunately or unfortunately, it seems the experiments went through is slowing the progression. I would give a month before any kind of death could be considered.
Well, we must hurry on investigation then. Also above table, can we all pretend that earlier when I was explaining about Veilthorn that I mentioned that I really strongly believe that he had his hand in creating this? Or is involved
absolutely.
in it?
I know I've already gone over that in the cube with the other players.
Yeah, I just know, I don't know, Ari wouldn't know, so I just want to pretend I shared that
Yeah,
earlier.
Yeah, and if you want to
And
share that,
also-
Karen, that's okay.
The fact that Sang is obviously sick because it's not exactly very hideable now either. She's a bit blue, right?
Yeah, just a little bit slower, but not completely crippled or any points of exhaustion or anything like that.
Right. Well, should we head to this cave?
We shall.
Mm-hmm.
Just will give a nod of agreement.
Diana says, let's go.
Yes. We were told it was over in this direction. Lavender, could you please make sure we arrive there safely?
Of course.
Mhm.
Okay. And it's at this time a raven flies back through the open doorway, landing on Ari's shoulder. They communicate to you, Ari, that they followed the tracks as far as they could go, and they seem to come to an abrupt stop, almost like they disappeared off the face of the earth.
And Ari will be visibly angry. They don't know, right, that this is what my bird said to me.
Right, because it kind of telepathically communicates with you.
Yeah. She'll be visibly angry. She just starts walking off to get a head start towards the cave.
Okay. So as our group pushes off into the wilderness to go head for Croker's Cave to look for the other 2 vials and maybe a potential cure, let's take a little break.
Perfect.
To be fair, if Lavender was
fine.
present, she would not want to go after the fiend.
Oh, come on. You can fly over there. She can't fly.
Yeah, but she's just a little bit stronger than me, and she already despises me, so...
I believe in you.
If you want, give me a religion check, Lavender, just to kind of see where that, like, hey, I just met this thing, is like, fuck you. It's like, well, that's kind of hard. We just said hi.
Well, I am a monster expert. I have
Oh,
one. Oh my
dang.
god.
Yeah, nope. Dang.
I'm like the worst hunter ever.
Just blame on the level
Well,
difference.
with your expertise, I would say you get advantage on the roll. Because I think that's actually
Yay.
a thing.
Okay. You
I
got it
think
this time,
it's my
Lavender.
lowest
Yeah.
stat. Yeah, I'll roll again. 19.
Nice.
19. Well, that's quite a bit better. Yeah, with the 19, you do know that like tieflings aren't their own race particularly. They're kind of like similar to a mutation, almost like if a family line's been cursed every once in a while. It could be a family of dwarves, it could be a family of elves, it could be a family of half elves or mishmash, whatever. Every once in a while if there's been shady dealings in the past, one of the offspring just becomes a tiefling. Now, there are tiefling families and they are compatible in that, but it's just that little hint of fiendish bloodline linked to the Nine Hells that lingers and manifests every once in a while.
Is this pretty common tiefling lore?
Yeah, I know it kind of applies to this world, Exandria, because there are certain characters between a human and a half elf, and their offspring are all half elves except for one daughter who manifests as a tiefling.
Oh, so it's this one related, specific.
Mm-hmm. And you know the resentment comes from true fiends because true fiends are very dependent on hierarchy and rules. Whereas you have similar gifts, but you have the freedom of your own self-will. You can make your own choices. You can kind of carve your own path. You're not held down by rules. So there's a little bit of resentment in that.
Oh, interesting.
What? Yeah, why tieflings do, and yeah.
I was thinking of just mainly playing only tieflings, so I was just like interested beyond top of making it a lore.
Okay, welcome back. So our party is heading out towards Croker's Cave, which is where they believe the other two vials of frigid woe are located. You do have a rough idea where it is, but I would like Lavender to take the lead on this for survival check to try to follow kind of the mountain range on the horizon to isolate how it was described to them.
Yep, natural explorer with Arctic terrain advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Am I supposed to do something here?
Oh yeah, it'd be a survival check with advantage.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah.
$23.
23. Yeah, without issue, you kind of describe the general direction, and looking over this Arctic terrain, especially the mountain ridges in the background, you can kind of figure out where a larger cave described to you would be. Without issue, you have your path. How are you leading the group? Like fast pace, medium pace, slow pace? It's not like days travel away. It's maybe a couple hours, but just depends on how soon you want to get there.
I'm going at a fast pace, but on occasion, I tell the group which direction to go and I take flight, scouting ahead to make sure we're on the right path. There's no dangers lurking around that could run into us.
Yeah, so moving at a brisk pace, weather isn't inhibiting you guys at all, but give me a perception check. Someone from the group,
Which would
probably
probably
the
be
ranger
me.
would have advantage. Yeah.
19.
19. With a 19, you look around, you don't really see any signs of life or any threats in the immediate area.
Sorry.
Off in the distance, you do see a cave opening.
Can I do a perception check just in case I see any
Yeah,
like
if you
traps?
wish. Like on the path there, or are you waiting till
Yeah.
you get to the opening of the cave?
Let's go with the opening of the cave.
Okay, so a little
That
bit
was
of time
15.
passes. You guys do approach the cave entrance with a 15. Ooh. Yeah, you do pick up frequent signs of tracks where it looks like people have been coming and going. However, there doesn't seem to be any signs of patrols or guards. Um, Especially going back to Lavender with the elevated, you did notice a plume of smoke rising from the ground kind of beyond the cave entrance.
Are there any like
So 'cause it-
trees around?
There's a few kind of pine trees around, but nothing, not very dense.
I would like just Ari as just a quick thing to kind of duck behind those trees away from everyone while I say they're perceiving the cave. And I would like to just throw on mage armor really quick.
Yeah, no problem.
Nice.
So Ari will get down on both her knees and clasp her hands together as she starts saying, "The fool that does not belong to this era, the mysterious ruler above the grey fog, and the king of yellow and black who wields good luck. I pray for your divine protection." As I'd say there's just like some paper figurine of an angel that comes and just wraps around Ari, putting on her mage armor.
Incredible. So yeah, I'm sure you know kind of how that'll affect your AC. You can alter that if you want on the page, or just kind of make a side note should it come up.
Yeah, I don't know what it adds to my AC.
It basically
Oh.
adds 3, so you would go from 12 to 15.
Okay, perfect.
As well, looking at the cave, I let the party know there's smoke ahead, so it looks like the cave's occupied, along with all the tracks.
Yeah, so you get the assumption that it's occupied, again from within, kind of like further back, almost like there's some vents carved in the mountain, the smoke coming out. But you see a lot of foot traffic back and forth at the entrance itself. You're not seeing any patrol guards or anything on the outside. And Diana will give you the thumbs up that there doesn't seem to be any exterior traps or warning signs.
And question above table. I'm trying to remember. I didn't write it down what the information we got, but was it Tolgi's sister or there's some like bandit people in the cave? Is what the
Yeah,
presumption was?
Tolgi's sister, Holgi?
Yeah, Huli.
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 Holy.
Yeah.
And she had coordinated the raid on the magic shop.
Okay. Oh, so she's probably not going to be happy with us, but she might not know what happened yet. Okay.
Yeah, it was her and her sister who kind of pilfered the magic items from Ergon and kind of distributed them, and then her sister got sick, kind of isolated herself, kind of said, "I'm done with this stuff." But then Huli continued to kind of run the bandits and try to get a few more things.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
So-
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
My lady, how do we want to approach this? Are we going to try to sneak in? Do we want to send someone who has a way with words to have a chat before we do something dastardly? Or
Well, we did get this information from Tulgi, and I would feel quite horrible if we just went in guns blazing and killed his sister. I think last time I would have preferred if we talked our way out of it. If we could at least give people the option to surrender if it comes to that, but I think we should definitely try to talk. I don't know if everyone agrees. Should we just send in a couple people at a time? I know the small one probably is quite sneaky.
So what exactly are we looking at right now to go to?
So right now you're just kind of at the cave entrance. A lot of you guys have dark vision, so you can kind of peer a little bit inside.
Oh, the map is
um,
up. Okay. Hold on.
except for Shoshana, who can see to the other side of the fucking universe because she's the Twilight Mage. And I'll just drop everybody kind of at the entrance here. If you want to play, open up the map. I've got that
I
running.
forgot to turn on, like, the thing turned back on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, jeez.
He hasn't been showing anything until just now, so.
The hardware acceleration. How do I turn
Yeah,
it
I was
off?
just kind of showing it because that seems to be how the dice rolls are working for how Faye's been doing this. So I
Yeah,
just
go through
opened
your
up the whole imp room. But now we're in the map proper.
Yeah, to turn off hardware acceleration, just go to your settings in your browser and search it up. I think in the search bar.
Yeah,
hardware-
I just tried and it didn't work.
We can take a second if
you
you
on-
need to sort it out.
Are you on Chrome?
Just give me a quick second. I'm just gonna look it up.
Yeah.
Meliora?
Yes.
May I call you Melly? We've been together for quite a few days now.
Oh. Nobody usually feels comfortable enough to call me a nickname. Yes.
Thank you. Do you want me to go ahead and check again for any fey creatures or other things around the area before we decide to enter?
Yes, let's see. 1 second. You have magic to do this.
I do. Like how I sense the fiend
Calm down,
thing
wizard.
for me.
I think I should save my magic for in case we get into combat. So if you're willing to expend that, I would appreciate it.
Of course, I don't have any other spells right now, so
Wait, what are you
it's
talking
not a
about
waste for me.
doing?
Lavender is gonna sense for undead and fiends and whatnot.
Okay, because I've been planning on sending Ammon into the cave.
Oh, that's really cool. Is this bird sneaky? Let's do.
Just fly up high.
Yeah, it's dark though. Would the bird be able to see?
I would assume if I have dark vision and I see through its eyes, I would also have dark vision, but that's Topor.
Yeah, I gotta pull up the type of being that it is.
You could. Oh, we also asked Jasana to give it dark vision.
Oh,
There, if you zoom in, there's a little raven.
cute.
Oh, this is a little small, cute little
Oh, it
pond.
does have 100 feet. Oh.
Chess will also speak up during the discussion of what to do.
And I want to assume we're
thank-
all whispering.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Yes, you got. Okay, so let's do a group stealth check then.
Hooray! Quiet as a cat.
Yeah. So if you click on the raven, the little stat block will pop up. I probably should have done that earlier with the whole dexterity thing.
Skill check.
Skills.
Does not have dark vision or anything.
20. Oh no.
That with disadvantage.
It doesn't have dark vision?
No.
Okay.
I mean,
Would it
if we
work
want to scout, just send Diana in, no? Make her go
would
in
it work if
That's what I was
Shoshana
mentioning.
put
5.
dark vision on it?
Oh no.
I think so. It is considered an ally and a creature.
Do we want to do that instead of risking the little one?
I
What
can
was it?
also give some foreknowledge onto the event if we would like to have an idea of how it will go before we do any acts.
I think that seems useful, like a divination.
Exactly.
Yeah, and with your group stealth check, you have more succeeds than failures, so you feel like you're currently speaking low enough that things would not notice.
Okay.
But as you enter the cave, I'll just kind of describe what you see. The slow dripping water sounds out from where it falls from stalactites down into a murky pool that fills the rough tunnel ahead. Every few minutes, a loud croaking sound comes from somewhere in the darkness beyond. With your dark vision and kind of the overall sources of light. You do see kind of that pool in front of you, but you do see like a long wooden board plank, about 2-3 feet wide, sitting across the other side. You also do see an opening to your left that seems to go into another darker cave.
How deep is this pool in front of us? Is it like a puddle?
It looks like a fairly deep pool. You can't really tell unless you're like poke a stick in it because it is quite dark. But
Can I poke
it looks like
my my greatsword to see how long is my greatsword?
your greatsword is probably 4 or 5 feet in
Can I
length.
see how deep it goes?
Yeah, so you go up to the edge, you dunk it in, you get all the way up to the hilt. Doesn't touch bottom.
Question.
Yes.
Cantrip, Ray of Frost. Can I freeze this water?
I don't know how
I
stealthy
say that
is
because
it.
like it's very cold already, so I feel like it wouldn't take too much to freeze.
Yeah, so you do have, like, when you're kind of dunk it in, you do get a little bit of water on, and it is like really, really cold, even below freezing. So you get the assumption that with the high mineral content, this can actually go way below freezing. You can try, but as a cantrip, it would kind of be like an instantaneous freeze. It may or may not hold. It's up to you to what you want to try.
Before that, I'm going to do my primal awareness,
Okay.
which is Gesyncs, Aberrations, Celestials, Dragons, Elementals, Fays, Fiends, or Undead present within 1 mile.
Within 1 mile, okay. You use that. Ooh, within 1 mile. Do you get a low direction or a distance?
Well, last time I used it, you told me about
I gave you a general direction, yeah.
Yeah. Direction and range. I got you. I'm way newer at D&D than you.
Yeah, so is it
Does it
written
actually
as
say
which?
anything? This feature does
Okay.
it reveal a creature's location or number. So it's just saying, is there something around in that category?
So you kind of just get a yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do pick up Fiend.
Oh, 6 miles,
Um,
yeah. For favored terrain.
Yeah, you do pick up Fiendish, a couple blips. You do pick up... Actually, no. That's all you pick up amongst those groupings.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but it appears we have a fiend within the area. A couple by the fears of it.
Well, let's hope that the small ones. Also, this water is
So do we want
well
to sit
deeper than
here?
4 feet. It seems like it goes pretty far down. I think Chashana wanted to do a divination.
If we know exactly what we're doing, I can do a divination on what possible results we can get, but I do need to know what we are doing. So
Hopefully,
consensus or decision must be made.
hopefully being stealthy and avoiding combat and talking our way into information, preferably. If that's okay with
Who
everyone.
is being sent?
The bird.
I was gonna send Diana, but I don't know. I think Lavender would have to carry her over. I don't know.
I could. There does appear to be a wooden beam on the other side of this lake of some kind.
Oh
So
God!
it
yes.
looks.
You're so smart. I'm not really good at puzzles. Right.
And just to double check, what's everyone's dark range?
60 feet.
Dark
I
vision range,
believe.
right?
Yeah. Well,
Max
we
500.
did.
not enhanced. Which if it is enhanced, then it's 300, and we can just see like all the way back there.
Yeah.
I've got 300,
Yeah.
but I haven't shared yet.
Yeah. So I'm gonna clear out a little bit more for you, Shoshana. Feel
I'll
free
set
to
a separate
tell,
map.
tell people things.
Okay.
Oh,
Will you guys let me send Amon?
We're talking through everything.
Because I don't want them to land over there and then get attacked. Like,
yeah, you guys are planning. I'm not gonna
I feel like
spring
some
anything
scouting
on
should
you
be
right
done.
away.
The wizard
The-
does make a fair point.
What was it? Did we
I
say
pref-
that the bird can see in the darkness or not?
If Shoshana
No.
casts.
It does not have dark vision per se.
You said
Shoshana can enchant
Shoshana
it though.
could.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
So if you want to do that first,
Sure.
you just do scout it,
If
and then we send Diana.
Yeah. If Shoshana is willing to
Ooh,
do it.
it's a
Yeah.
big
So
frog.
taking another angle, you do see kind of like a dark cavern off to your left.
Oh.
There's a higher percentage of stalactites and stalagmites in that area. Looking across the beam further down, Shoshana, you see a couple individuals, a dwarf and two elves that bundled in layers of winter clothing. It looks like they're throwing kind of like, they're like reaching in the bucket, kind of throwing like tiny animals up in the air. And you can see these two really oversized bluish tint frogs. Actually, dark vision, you don't see the color, so forget I said that. And it looks like they're just kind of feeding these frogs.
Oh.
And they're just kind of snatching them out of midair, almost like they're trying to train or domesticate them.
Okay.
Shoshana,
Yes.
can I ask you for a favor?
Depending. What is it that you need?
Well, my crow friend here can't see very well in the dark. So could you help me out with that? Pretty please?
The mayor
could.
already told us about the frogs, right?
Yes.
That they're
Yes.
okay.
Okay,
That they
so-
exist.
Did Lavender tell us what she can see at the end? Or we can see that?
I can
Oh,
see
that's-
that.
That's Shoshana right now.
Shoshana.
Lavender,
Okay.
everyone else can kind of see to the end of the beam.
That's the extra like 240 feet dark vision I have.
You
Yeah,
can
and you get-
RP it, Shoshana, if you want.
Yeah, and you get the assumption, just kind of looking at the beam, and you can kind of make out some scratch marks around it, that they kind of like extend the beam over the pool to walk out, and when they return, they kind of retract it.
Okay. That is something I can do, definitely. So I will have the dark vision that would go to you. I forfeited to your bird. I can see dwarf and elves down the corridor straight ahead by the wood beam, and it seems to be some frogs as well. They do not appear to be in immediate danger. And Chess will cast her Eyes of Night on the crow. I gotta pick 3 other people now. We'll do Mel, Diana, and
I might be flying over, so
yeah, we'll do Lavender. Sans will deal without it.
Mm-hmm.
And is this dark vision or do we just see in the dark?
It is dark. It's basically 300 feet dark vision added to your normal dark vision, right, Tobor?
Okay.
Yeah, it's just an
You get
extension
an
of
extra
normal
300
dark
feet.
vision. Shoshana, give me a perception check as well.
$11.
11?
Which I'll
Okay.
add guidance to that.
Woo.
Which is, what is that again? A D4.
It's a D4, yeah.
torch fell.
Yep, everything seems fine.
Okay.
So that means Mel, the bird, Lavender, Diana can also see the what dwarf elves and the frog stuff.
Yeah, kind of everything that I've kind of carved away from the fog of war.
So, is the ruler accurate for this?
Yeah, for the map, yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Right. Sending it in
Ammon
the
can
other room?
basically, yeah,
Oh,
he
there they
can
are.
basically clear the entire thing. He just misses the very bottom section.
Perfect.
I can also still give the foreknowledge if needed.
Why don't we do reconnaissance, maybe? Or is with the bird into the other room and then maybe I don't know.
Sorry,
what do you
also,
think?
just because I prompted Shoshana for a perception check, you noticed some movement in the water, but you can't make out what it is.
Oh, lovely.
Okay, I'll share that with the group
Great.
that there is something moving in the water.
Well,
Is it for the water in front of us, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
maybe
I
the
assume
bird
so.
doesn't fly too close to the water.
So are we decided on sending the bird alone then, at least for now?
Yes.
Yes, to the other side of the cave that we can't see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Above table ritual casting means I don't use a spell slot, right?
Correct, but it takes you 10 minutes plus the casting time.
Oh shit.
Got it. Okay.
So it takes a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you'll let me clear this entire cave, but the ruler will have me clear basically the whole thing.
Oh yeah, and you can like maintain your eyeballs in there. Yeah, that's not a problem.
So just let me know if foreknowledge is desired. It will take some time.
Well,
Do we want to do that time? Because I have a feeling Tober's gonna attack my bird.
I mean, could
No,
we try to do
that's
it
up to your bird.
while the bird is going in there? We can say we have the intention of sneaking and talking our way out of this if
Oh,
we're confronted.
What if we have Shoshana just divinate our crossing while Ammon just goes in? It doesn't matter if I lose my bird, I can get him back later.
I mean, the
Bit
crossing.
cowardly, ain't it?
But if there's something in the water, could be dangerous.
Well, we could send the bird over first and see if anything happens to the bird. I mean,
Well,
what
I'm gonna have Ammon try and fly as high above the water as possible and as high in the cave as he can.
And you're trying to
I
kind of
want to be
go,
seen.
and you want to kind of stealth this bird out there, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So give me a stealth check using the Raven stats. So that's a +2. And you have a fly speed of 50 feet, so we can go 25 feet at a time if you're trying to be sneaky.
I want to use luck.
Okay.
We need to clear. I would really like to open up this whole cave.
Tobor,
Yes.
do these frogs count
Oh!
as animals?
At 20.
I would say it's kind of hard to tell, but you would assume that they count as a beast or animal, yes. Maybe maybe modified from their environment seems the likely option. When you were described Croaker's Cave, it seems like something that's been, not something that's popped up out of nowhere, but there's been stories about blue frogs that have been able to survive fine in this wilderness.
Do I have to see
Okay.
the thing to speak to it?
It should describe that in the
It's-
spell. It should say like a creature you can see or a
Okay.
creature you can target
Yeah,
or willing.
you guys can deal with the roll. Sorry, go ahead.
Yep.
I'm
Yeah,
just
no
gonna
problem.
post what it says here. Sorry.
So with that, move your raven 25 feet for the first step. Silent as the wind, flapping over the little puddle there, with no
Okay.
issue, or pond.
He only makes it this far.
Okay, so you want to make it in there. So,
And then whatever dark vision. Oh yeah, no. Even if I go 100 feet, I can open up this entire.
you got
pit.
the 300 on the bird too, so
Yeah.
It's a little busted.
a
A
little.
broken bird.
I did a Curse of Strahd campaign, and they picked Twilight Cleric, and they were a problem. But it all worked out.
Oh, I don't like
Yep.
that ending.
What do you mean? Anyways, so as you go in, and you're in your familiar's senses, right? So this
Yeah.
cavern reeks. Looking around, it basically smells. It kind of tickles your wizard brain because it's bat guano, which is a known component for the spell Fireball.
Oh,
Oh.
God.
Oh.
Flying by. Ba-ba-ba. Passive perception, you do notice there's a swarm of bats on the ceiling. They don't seem to notice your raven's presence. Go ahead and move another 25 feet if you wish. Kind of
Sorry, I
further
gotta measure
down.
it out a little bit.
You
Yeah, I
can
don't
make
even-
it up the. Yeah, so
Get
just
very
from
far.
perception, like down there, you can see a whole bunch of bedrolls. And so you see 10 empty bedrolls arranged in a circle around a cold fire pit at the center of this cavern. You can see like some kind of like chicken bones, chicken wings, a couple wine bottles. So almost like just kind of a hangout here for 10 bedrolls.
Okay.
Ba-ba-ba-ba. Hold on. Let's clear more of that out. All right. Yeah, you got a big old 20, so give me another 25 feet on the bird.
And Amon's gonna take this. Sorry, I gotta measure 2 spots. He's gonna take this very close to this wall, so he's gonna get like. Oh, great.
Is this information being relayed to the rest
Yeah,
of the
I'll
party?
relay it to you guys.
Okay.
I just wanna explore the cape first.
Oh, I'm sorry. I actually set this up a while ago. Bye, Raven. I
No!
am on.
Oh shoot!
Oh, dude.
Yes.
Oh, so precious.
I'm like, I thought I
Also,
set
with
that
not
up, and then I
being
looked.
fan,
Oh,
this
there
is
he is.
This is the embodiment, by the way, of Amon.
Oh, God.
Literally, that's why he's wearing a monocle. Nobody forget. Nobody forget. My
Mm-hmm.
crow/raven is wearing a monocle.
Cute.
Yes.
Dapper little guy.
Okay, I'm gonna need another stealth roll, and I'll describe what you see.
Okay. So I keep forgetting it's on my other screen now. 21.
Okay, another 21 stealth, no problem. You do see another pond similar to the one that's at the entrance, water dripping down from stalactites in the ceiling, falling dark pool that completely covers the floor of this cavern. Check this. Okay. You do pick up some color. There's a bit of light coming from around this area here. So almost like that there's a campfire or something kind of glowing out from that opening there.
So are you gonna let me move Amon even further, or is that
Yep,
it?
so you got your next stealth roll 19 for another 2 movements if you wish.
So I'd like him
With that
to
19 in effect.
Oh, sorry, let me measure again. So he can come about here.
Yep, so there's a 25.
Okay, question, right?
Yes.
What if? Hold on, guys, listen. Bear with me.
Uh-oh.
God.
Bear with me here.
Oh, God. Oh god.
Hear me out, right?
Ugh.
Fireball spell or anything else anybody has. Ammon and me know that there is something on the other side of this wall. What if we just bust down the wall?
No. That'll
What-
alert them that we're here, and then it might kill whoever's inside, and that would be instant combat.
I
Bust down
mean,
the wall.
like,
And
It could be
all
Togi.
the
Togi's sister.
We're not gonna
Would
kill
collapse
it
on
instantly.
us.
We're
You
just
think-
gonna pop in, say hi.
It runs the risk of
I mean,
really
well,
biting
I'm
us
gonna
in the
move
ass.
Ammon further first, so we know.
You do
what's
have
in-
one more move under that 19
But-
stealth, which is, well, 19 plus, I think, what was it 2? Yeah, so like a 21
Plus
stealth,
21.
which is crazy at this tier. So
So we'll see what's over there, but I'm just saying, if our end goal is right there, bust down the wall, in and out.
There's also no way for us to safely use fireball in the space we have.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm saying, does anybody have anything else? I have like hill giant strength that I could give to somebody if they want to use their weapon as like a pickaxe or something.
So I like
really
where you're
don't want
going
to
with
use
this.
the
I,
first item.
I
Take
will
much time.
say you can back away from the entrance because fireball has a very long range. But you do know that fireball is an explosion of fire. It's not. It's a slight
Well, I was
concussive
saying that
force,
as like
but
a-
not enough to clear out 10 plus feet of bedrock embedded in a mountain.
Mhm.
But that's why I'm saying, like, does anybody have anything else? Because if you need strength, I got it for you.
So I'll entertain this thought, right?
Yep.
No.
Not saying we'll do it, because again, but you said a
But-
pickaxe of some sort, right?
Yeah, if we could just get in and out.
Okay, Tobor,
Pickaxes are
how...
loud. Guys, there's no way we could do any
No,
of
no,
Well,
this
that's the-
sneaky
I know that.
Yeah, hold on.
Let- They're just.
That's how
We're
it's
just
slow.
talking. We're just spitballing.
We're
See what's
talking.
next. Okay.
I'm just saying, like, the only sharp thing we have that could potentially be like a pickaxe, most likely the dagger, plus 1 dagger I have.
We have
You wanna
Meliora's
damage your
sword.
dagger, trying to break into
Meliora's
bedrock.
Magically
sword.
reinforced.
I kind of want to use it only because I suggest using this one just because it could be late game. It could come back to bite us in the ass, and if we get rid of it now, it could save us the trouble. But I also think that it could bite us in the ass right now if we use it and then we wore it out. So I don't
think
want to
we should
use
it.
I don't want
I
to
don't
use it as
know.
like a pickaxe type thing because again, we're supposed to be sneaky. We're gonna make a lot of noise from this, and there's a lot of stalagmites as well.
Right.
Yes, I
So-
don't want to get collapsed
Where
into
the
this
point
cabin.
of me comes in, where one, the only guys that are in here are 3 bandits. We kicked the trash out of some other bandits, right?
I don't want to
And
kill
one, they're
people
all
if we
the
can
way
get
over
information from
there.
them. Nobody can speak
I'm
with
not
the
saying we're gonna
dead.
kill him. I'm not saying. You're assuming. You're assuming a lot here.
You don't
I'm
know
not
how
saying
many hit
we're gonna
points they
murder.
have.
I'm just
But we're not
saying,
taking it off the table.
if there's something over there that we can just be like in and out, grab it really quick, skedaddle. We won't have to waste time in here walking across this potentially very dangerous puddle
Yeah, but
with something.
you think of it as like a quick in and out type of
It's
thing.
not
How are
going to
we
be
gonna do
quick.
that?
You're not going to get through 10 feet
Also-
of stone quickly.
I don't think.
And it's
your
gonna be
spell
loud.
or whatever.
Also, we can use this to our advantage that there is a pool here because they have to move that little thing over. We could just like push them into the water if they try and cross. We are
I'm
like
not, like-
safe.
So
Here.
let's put a pin in that for now. Amon
Yeah, I'm
has
not
one
following
more
them.
movement and can probably see a little bit more into that room. It
Yeah.
is bright lit, so the stealth kind of will drop, but I'll give you like a peer around the corner before they would notice. Yeah, okay. So
Okay, let's finish the reconnaissance before choosing something.
Please,
just saying,
thank
dude.
you.
We could do it. Just saying.
it's D&D. You know, you guys can do what you want. It's just about
See,
getting
it's
comfortable.
fucking Hooli.
Look at this like little
Birds
right,
don't know
break,
names.
Right? Break,
Birds don't know names. Anyways,
break right.
a
through here.
warm rush of heat comes from a massive fire burning in the center of this cavern. It's smoke venting up through the narrow stone chimney. The flames illuminate a rough painting of a 5-headed dragon that dominates the north wall. Bedroll is spread out beneath the mural. Near the crackling blaze, you see a dwarf bundled in a heavy cloak, sitting on a stone chest beside an elf whose face is covered in dragon tattoos. The dwarf's face is streaked with pulsing blue veins. You do see that they are sitting cross-legged in a meditative state and don't seem to respond to a raven, which shouldn't really be in a cave, flapping around. While stealthily, with the campfire light, would be seen kind of coming out in the open. But no reaction.
Can I use detect thoughts
You can.
on Huli Lutan? Wait, can I cast message through Ammon?
You can
Oh,
only
they're
cast.
probably
You
stuck
can only
right
catch.
there.
You can only cast spells with the reins of touch through your familiar.
Gotcha.
If you
But
cast these spells, they're not
kinda
gonna know they're
having
happening. It's not
kind
Yeah,
of
I
having
know.
spatial awareness. If you were to pop detect thoughts, I'll give you this for free. It's kind of like an aura. It would go through the walls. You would pick up their surface level thoughts without them really knowing.
That's
It's
fine.
only
I
when you
just
want
want
to
to know
push
if they're
deeper.
mean.
But in that instance where you wouldn't be alerting them or anything of the sort, you would just kind of pick up, like, I'm hungry, I'm tired, like just very, very surface level. Like, hey, they're annoyed. Hey, they're concentrating.
Are the I'm talking to the group here. Are these guys mean? Are these guys like our enemies?
We know that Tulgi's sister is here.
Mean?
We
Mhm.
don't know.
Well, considering they stole from the local magic shop, it did that twice, so pretty mean.
And the other one?
We don't
We
know who
don't
that
know
is.
who that is.
Yes, yeah, we
Okay.
don't know.
No idea.
Well, I mean,
a new
with
person
this
to us.
with this little water right here, it appears like they're kind of stuck. So what if we just walk away?
Walk away.
What is he?
Oh wait,
what
there's
are
a
you
chest. Okay,
implying?
never mind. Ari wants the chest.
No,
Precisely.
but you say
So,
walk away,
no-
like get out the cave and just turn back to the town.
Yeah,
or-
but it doesn't matter anymore. I changed my mind. I see a chest.
So,
all right. So
And you guys are still using hushed voices to
yes.
kind of relay all the. Okay, give me a stealth check,
Oh
everybody.
my god.
continue with those stuff.
I see a name tag at the bottom of the screen, and I don't like it.
Oh, maybe we should have went there. You suck.
Tailworm.
What?
16.
Nothing, man. I'm just trying to
Some
figure
things
out.
are not meant to be seen.
Yeah.
Smile.
Do I,
I don't think
use
most of
my
us-
heroic inspiration to try to reroll?
Oh, my heroic
How
inspiration.
many
came back.
passed?
It's up to you.
Off table. I think from this, I think only 2 of us have passed. You guys rolled single digits. So
But we
I'll
don't
use
know.
guidance on
It's
mine.
a community.
we
thing.
don't know what the
So
saving
that brings me to
thing
a
is.
10.
Okay, I'm gonna use my inspiration. How I just get to reroll. That's what it is.
You just get to reroll. Yeah.
Fuck. Why is it this fucking same? Oh no, it's worse.
You lose no choice.
Okay.
You don't even have disadvantage either.
Yeah.
No, because you got the fluffy boots of Elvenkind, the slippers.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Terrible terrain.
Oh.
That
Yeah.
note, as you guys are discussing, I'll give you guys a little bit more planning time.
Fuck.
My thought was I could use speak with animals, see if there's a frog in the water. Maybe I could give it some meat or something to let us cross over. We could send someone stealthy over the side to quietly get the board, send it over, and then somebody very charismatic maybe could try to talk their way out of
Do I have
this.
good charisma?
Yes, but you're you.
Oh, I have good charisma. I volunteer.
I don't vote for you.
I volunteer. No, I got you.
No.
I'll do it.
No, I will
I'll take it.
restrain
I'll
you.
do it.
No.
Okay.
You're
Can I
gonna
use
just go
ammo
in
to
there and
resist chest?
fucking fight people.
Are you saying this as Melly right now?
Yes, I'm relaying what my
Okay.
thoughts are. If anybody else
Okay.
has any other thoughts, I don't think that
So-
we should be guns
Okay, so-
blazing. I would really like to get information
I
from.
wasn't going to go guns blazing. I was going to talk to them.
I
don't believe
I
you.
could stealth my way in there as long. Do you think if Lavender carries me, we could? It'll be two of us, and we could potentially stealth around, or
Possibly.
We
would it be
should.
talk to yourself?
It's at this point, Shoshana first notices, because kind of the ripples of the pools in the water, you see two bluish eyes kind of pop up, looking in your direction. As
Magic
you hear
missile.
a couple loud croaks.
Oh, there's more.
Can I
Yep.
cast speak with animals?
Ari, you're still in the bird. You don't know what's going on.
Okay. Can I open the chest then?
With your little bird
No.
hands.
What is wrong with you?
You don't let me do
And actually
anything.
Cooley's sitting on top of it. But
So mean to me.
Because you keep trying to sabotage everything.
No, I'm trying to see what's in the chest. Is it worth it?
No, it is
It,
not.
it,
worth
it would not be good to break the bird stealth this soon.
I mean, we already.
Does
know
animal
what's-
handling do anything for this situation? I just want to know. Before I could-
it
Just-
can come up.
Oh.
It can come up. But I think Meliora was going to cast Speak with Animals.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
try.
and
As,
Chest
as
will
you see
tell-
these two blue frogs kind of giving you guys the eyeballs, sizing you up.
Okay,
Go ahead, Melly.
okay, I cast speak with animals. And I'm gonna
Is one of
slowly.
you protecting me?
What?
Is one of you protecting me?
You have
Yeah.
mage
I-
armor.
that-
The wizard decided to walk to the. Okay, there we go.
Protecting
I'll give you that.
I just
I was
wanted to
gonna
make
be mean.
sure in case, because I was.
I was going to be
say
mean
Crow
and pull the
Park
wizard
and
into the
kill me.
freezing cold water and,
Yeah.
and
I'm gonna
instantly
slowly
murdering.
approach the water, but
What
not
if I
be.
pushed her?
Can everybody back away? I'm whispering. Can everybody back up? Please. Behind me.
I can't hear you.
I was
Gently
whispering to
push
you.
the
Everybody
wizard.
in an audible.
What?
Okay.
No, but I'm in the Ammon.
Yeah, you're kind of popping in and out, back and forth.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But for the most
Um,
part, yeah, you're not completely aware.
I'm
Okay, go
gonna
ahead.
Slowly. I don't have a weapon. I'm just gonna slowly look over
That
the
one, that one, that
frogs.
one, that one.
And I'm gonna say, well, hello there. And then can I produce some of the food from my pack?
I'm sure you have some kind of rations. Yeah.
Okay. Hi there. Are you guys hungry?
And the one to your right kind of approaches, kind of swims up. Give me an animal handling check with advantage. Or if you want, you can have Diana or someone else kind of help you, and then it would just be a roll from each.
Oh, okay. I got a 14. Does Diana or whoever want to do one?
Yeah. I got a +2.
I can also help because I have a +4.
Okay.
Oh, you should
Whoever
probably
wants to
should
roll.
run.
I'll do some helping.
Yep. Go ahead.
That'd be a 12.
Okay, so the situation, you guys just hear a lot of low audible croaks and kind of groans from the one frog that approached Meliora, who just kind of locks eyes with you and through animal handling, just looks at you and goes, "Oh hey, so we're here to guard. What are you guys up to? Kind of have that snack?"
Yeah, I actually brought some snacks. I actually just came over from, I forgot the voice. I came over from, well, I don't know if you know her, but I came over from Tolgi's cabin. I was looking
That doesn't
for...
ring a bell, no.
Doesn't? Okay. Well,
We're not good with names.
That's okay.
I haven't talked to anyone in a long time.
Oh.
This is actually really frightening to me. I haven't communicated with another creature like this ever.
Oh.
I'm having a crisis.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. I really like frogs, and I just got really excited, and I didn't think about how it might make you feel. I'm so sorry.
Me too. Yay!
Yes. Such lovely creatures. Yeah, well, you don't know names. There's this elf. There's, a tall creature, stands on 2 legs, pointy ears, kind of like what I look like. That one... There's one on the outside who is sisters with one who I was told was in here, and I was sent by that sister to come talk to her. I don't know if you've seen them.
Oh, well, the sisters. Yeah, I think that the Thule or Huli or...
Yeah, Thule in Huli. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, how's she doing?
Well, Thule actually is very sick right now, and that's actually why I came over here, is she asked me to help her figure out how to help heal her, and she told me that her sister, Huli, was in here, and we think she might know some things that could help us figure out how to help heal her sister, so that's why we're here.
Oh, I think she'd be really open to that.
Okay. We were... That board over there, we were hoping to get that board so we might be able to cross over. I don't know if... I know you don't have hands or anything, but I don't know if you could help us reach that, or...
Oh, sure, no problem.
Okay.
And he kind of goes, swims over, kind of grabs it in his mouth, starts scratching it back. I'm going to roll. Okay. Yeah, it's not too loud. So, but the frog extends the board across.
Oh, thank you so much. And here, I don't want to scare your friend. I really appreciate your help. Here is some food. We have some chicken. I'm gonna set it on the side. Or do you want me to toss it to you? I mean, I can just set it here, and then I'm gonna set it on the side of the ice.
Yeah, they kind of go over, gobble it up. Like, all right, well, go in and do what you got to do. We're okay with that.
Okay.
But look out for old Croaker. He's pretty nice. You just kind of do the same thing, and he'll help you get you across that other pond.
Oh, perfect. And I wonder, how do you feel about... I see there's some figures in the back with some other frogs. Are those nice people? Have you interacted with them much? Do you know if they know Huli?
Well, they're kind of nice to us, but I know they like their privacy.
Of course, I understand. Okay, well, that's okay with me. We're gonna try to head over. We'll try to be quiet, and on our way out, I can bring you some more food.
All right, sounds good.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
All right, and with that, they kind of submerge back under the water, and you have the plank and 2 not hostile giant frogs who are pleased you did that.
And then I'm gonna turn around and be like, oh, frogs are so cute, don't you think? So, they let me know that, Thule is here. And there are some people in the back. They're nice to them, but they like their privacy, so I do think we should approach cautiously. But they're gonna let us pass by without harming us.
Oh, good.
So I do think we should be
You are
quiet.
very cute.
We're still in Ammon at this point.
You have been describing everything you saw, right?
Yeah.
And then you felt like a gentle push from Second Sands.
Oh, are you trying to get me out of the trance or what?
I just pushed you back away from the frogs when that was happening.
Okay.
If you were still in Amon, you wouldn't have felt it.
Okay.
But you're a good strong fighter. So yeah, you can probably move her no problem for safety reasons.
Mhm.
But with the interaction of these giant frogs, they don't seem to be a threat. You can either choose to kind of go through the way where they kind of picked up where there's a whole bunch of bats, or you can try to sneak around those bandits whom you assume, because they don't really know you, may not be the friendliest, unlike the frogs, who are a little bit more open.
Would you let me send Ammon just across the board to those bandits to see if I can like listen in on what they're saying?
Yeah, sure.
I know
Do you want me
Ori.
to do it in turns, or do you want me to bring it? If you want me to do it in turns, I'm
Just bring it
gonna-
over, but give me a kind of a stealth check
Yeah.
within kind of.
I don't want
talking
to
range.
take up all that time just to take turns all the way over there.
Yeah.
And then +2, 18.
18, yeah, 18, no problem. As long as you don't get too close, you can just kind of hear them over talking, kind of just comparing back and forth, tossing these dead bats up towards the giant frogs or lapping them up. 18, yeah, they don't seem to pay attention to the little raven, who maybe even isn't flying, maybe doing those cute little bird hops to try to listen.
We'll say he's doing that.
Yeah.
Waddle over.
Yeah, so they're just kind of talking about training the frogs, how they were so angry when they first kind of came here, but they've gotten a lot better. But great defenders of a camp they're happy to have.
So I'll relay to everybody that they seem to be pretty distracted, you'd say, right? What
Yeah,
they're
for the
doing?
most part.
And while she's relaying this, I'm gonna tell her the frogs are friendly and they're gonna let us pass.
Oh, oh yeah, that works.
So everybody's up to
But yeah,
speed.
in case Diana wants to sneak over, if that's a thing still.
I think Ori overglanced this, but just glanced by it. But when she flew over that other lake, there wasn't a way on the other side where Huni was at to get back across.
Well, that's what I said before. That's why that was another one of my like reasons, quote unquote, for breaking the thing open. I was like, oh look, they're stuck. They can't leave.
Yeah.
Oh, I get
But
hear
from-
that.
But kind of what the frog at the entrance told Meliora, you would assume that's where old Croaker is, and he might have been kind of the way to get back and forth across that pond.
Yeah, so I might. How could I talk to the bats and to Croaker? How long does this last?
You tell me. I think it's a minute, maybe 10 minutes. Could be longer.
10 minutes.
Run.
10 minutes. Yeah, you got time. You know there's bats in there.
Okay.
Above table 2, I think my mind link at told when I talked about can do like very simple communication with animals.
Oh,
right?
okay.
Yeah, I think like just kind of basic emotional. Yeah.
I mean,
Like,
does
hey, we're
she-
not a threat.
Yeah, does she want to
stuff
do
like
that to the bats, maybe?
Could. The only quote unquote issue would be there's probably more than one.
Okay.
And I would probably have to figure out the quote unquote leader, which would probably just be a check.
Okay.
But it is something she would be willing to do it fast.
Okay.
Or we fireball the room.
No. Shoshana, you said you're good with animals. I was thinking maybe, right now, I could... Why are you laughing?
I just saw the sun change a swarm of bats to more than one bat. Dude.
Sorry,
Sorry,
Xbox joke.
continue.
Okay, sorry. As you were saying, Millie.
Right, so, I was thinking, I don't know, do you want to try to, maybe we can get an impression on these bats that we're not a threat so they don't make a bunch of noise and alert the bandits that we're walking through?
Yeah, and I'll say that, it's not like they were perched up there kind of when Amon flew through. They were just kind of chilling out, sleeping, doing their own thing. They weren't exactly like looking at like, oh, the second somebody steps in here, I'm going to fuck them up. It's like they're not on high alert or anything.
Okay. I mean,
I would need to cross the lake, but that is something, if that is the route we want to take, I can do
I'll
my
move the
best.
board for you. It's not a problem.
Yeah, do we even want to go through there? That cave?
yes, there's another big frog croaker that could help get over there.
Oh, what I mean is, do we really want to go to that separate path where the bats are, or do we want to walk all the way
Yes.
down?
Yes, we want to be stealthy. We don't. If I'm gonna have to talk my way out of. The less talking we have to do, the better. The less risk we have of. If I can deal with animals, it's a bit easier than convincing people. I can give the animals food. But if it's 3 people who are bandits, they see a paladin with a big sword, it's gonna be harder to convince them to let us by.
Please trust my lady in this.
Well, I'll leave it to you then. I don't really care either way. I just want what's inside the chest.
I will then follow the small one once
Please
he
don't try to rob the
goes to
sister.
the other side.
Okay. I'm gonna try to walk over, but not.
Okay, so the plank's part of the map. I can't kind of move that for you, but go ahead and move your tokens to whichever path you guys want to go.
I think we slowly go over here, and then maybe I can let Chesh go up first and see. Do the bats react to us approaching at all? Do we need to be stealthy?
Approaching? No, they seem to be sleeping because it is midday. It's not, or like mid-afternoon, so this is kind of sleepy time for bats.
Okay, can we try to crouch?
But looking down at the floor, you do notice that with all the bat guano around there, it might be a little bit slippery and kind of tricky to navigate there.
Am I able to see if there's any, like, quote-unquote leader to the bats? Any, like, distinct markings or anything of that sort to kind of denote some hierarchy?
Oh, just kind of like maybe one that's a little bit larger or anything like that. Sure,
Yeah.
give me a perception check.
23.
23. There are some individuals that are a little bit bigger in size, but no one in particular seems to be the head honcho. They seem to be more so a community.
Okay. So I will mind link to Mel just to keep the quiet stealthiness of it. And I can see they're sleeping, right?
Yeah, you can clearly make out that they are unconscious, and barring some kind of earth-shattering kaboom or someone in heavy armor slipping on bat poop and eating shit underneath them, they probably won't wake up.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Thank you.
So, as far as I can see, we could sneak past. However, the ability to sneak past is the thing at question. And Chess will, and this is in Mind Link, by the way, Chess will do a small gesture towards Mel's armor. As
Can
if
I-
to say that could be an
Can I
issue.
take my armor off?
It would take a while, but yeah,
How long?
about 10 minutes.
Okay.
So you lose your speak with animals.
Yeah.
And then to put it back on, that's going to take a bit longer.
Yeah, I'll just. Okay, hold on.
Maybe
does
I
this do?
can Ray of Frost or walk over?
Can
Or
I-
guess
Like because of your boots, a stealth check in that armor isn't going to impact that. It's more so, should something happen and like you hit the ground, it's still gonna make noise.
Even if we do checks.
We could
Can-
always
Yeah.
use the bird as well as a not as bad terrain to walk on.
Use the what? The board?
The
Oh yeah.
board that we use across.
Yeah. Can we try to grab it?
Oh, that's clever. Yeah, you could do that. You can kind of thread it through the stalagmites. I think that's the ones on the floor.
Okay, and then maybe we
Pushing
can like
across.
carefully pass it between all of us so that none of
Yeah,
us like
I'd
drop
say
it.
that would get you advantage on however you guys get through there.
Okay. Communicating this to
Almost like-
everybody. Whispering.
Yeah, like you can do the wood board there.
Okay.
bird.
I wish I had a better color.
And maybe if we crouch, we won't alert the bats too much. Like, we don't have to like crawl, but
I think we should be fine as long as no one slips.
okay. So maybe one at a time.
Yep. So give me kind of a marching order, and then just kind of go through. We'll do acrobatics checks going across. You'll get advantage because using that board's a clever idea.
Okay.
I'll go next.
We're doing an acrobatic check or athletics check?
Acrobatics with advantage.
Advantage.
Will you take that 10?
I will take that 10, and you get across fine.
I got a 12.
12, you're good.
I'm just gonna move so our tokens aren't all jumped up. Okay.
I'll wait to the end. That way, with each person passing, I can cast guidance
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
for any potential fails.
Yeah, so I'll just say to kind of speed it up, DC on it is 8. So as long as nobody
Okay.
gets lower than an 8,
Who's gonna slip?
Here's what left.
Lavender has flight cheat codes as well, so.
Oh yeah, I
Ooh,
just see. I
Sans?
don't even have to roll.
That was close, kitty.
Double summons.
Oh.
Ooh, Diana!
You're
Damn.
cutting it a little close.
Okay, so, there's a giant
Yeah, so without
frog
issue,
in the
you
water. Let
guys
me
make it
speak with
across.
it again, please. So, it's quiet.
Are we
quietly.
sneaking around the corner then?
Yes, we're trying to get by. And don't let me. Hold on. Everybody wait until I talk to the frog, please.
I'm gonna grab
Okay.
hold of Ollie and
Yeah,
prevent her
go
from.
around the corner, but don't approach the water. I don't want you guys to get pulled
Okay.
in, okay?
I'll
So
stay a
as
bit
you
closer
approach-
to Mel just in case I need to do any helping.
Okay.
Okay.
Um,
So you guys approach the water. You are kind of aware of the situation, so.
okay.
Boop, boop.
That's a big boy.
Hi. Your two friends out there. I just spoke to them. Your name is Croco?
Oh, sorry. There we go. Yeah, the same thing. The two kind of eyes pop up as you kind of introduce yourself.
I'm readying another drumstick in my hand.
Okay. We are kind of pushing the end of the spell's
Yes.
effectiveness, but it's still in time. You just kind of, hello, what's all this in?
What?
Is you going to talk to old Croker?
Hi, yes.
Friends at the front.
I can't understand what he's saying.
I think he said hello.
Yeah,
Hello,
basically.
Croker, what do you need from me?
Hey, Croco. I was speaking to your friends out there. I was sent by Huli's sister, Tulgi, to investigate the illness that her sister has. I was coming to meet with Huli to speak to her because she might have information. Your friends let me pass so I could see to this end. I was hoping you might be able to help me get over so I could speak with them.
The eyes on old Croaker kind of narrow a little bit. Give me a perception check, or sorry, persuasion check.
Okay.
I'll also put guidance on that, just.
Okay, and that's with
preemptively.
advantage? So I can roll with advantage?
You threw food out, so yeah.
Oh, but the guidance, is that plus
Yeah,
2?
Guidance
or...
is just a plus
Oh,
D4.
it's a D4. Yeah, you had a D4 on top of
Okay.
the roll.
Okay, 23... 25.
25? Yeah, no problem. He just kind of looks at you. Old Croaker will take you across. You know, Huli, it's my job.
Perfect, thank you.
Then he
then...
kind of turns around and kind of offers off his back, so he can shuttle you guys across this super cold water one at a time.
Can I bring Ammon back to me?
Absolutely.
And
Flap,
I'm
flap, flap.
gonna set down this chicken. This is for you, thank you so much. And then I will board Croaker. It's one at a time.
Are we gonna do this whole
Totally
thing? Or are we
now.
gonna?
You don't have to. You don't all have to come. I could try to talk to her alone.
Yeah,
I
whoever
need- I
wants
need
to
the
go
chest.
across, it's not a problem.
All right. Been contemplating something. I have a climb speed. Can I just like Spider-Man crawl across the wall to the other side?
Yeah, you can parkour Mirror's Edge,
Ari, stop
run
it.
across the wall. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Feline agility.
Flying across. Also, who else will know Mira's eggs here?
These puzzles suck against you guys. Everyone can like walk on walls and fucking fly. I love it.
Right.
We
So,
still get the right way.
Hmm.
So everyone, let's be quiet. Let's try to not all approach at once. I'm whispering.
I'll stay here. Don't worry.
Okay. I'm gonna slowly approach.
Should the two elf? Wait, isn't there an elf there?
Yeah, there's two individuals there, and they both seem to be in a meditative state. And even approaching Meliora, you notice that they don't seem to be reacting to you.
I'll go with Melly then, since I'm also an elf.
Okay, let me take the lead. Don't say anything. All right.
We'll see. We'll see.
Okay, somebody grab her, please.
No.
And does everyone
do I have to
kinda
roll to
remember-
grab her?
Does everyone
Strength
kind of
check.
remember the description of the room and the individuals there from Anon?
Yes.
Okay.
Can
Go
I
ahead.
cast message to just Huli? Would that?
You can. But go ahead, Dollar.
Well, Lavender wants to grapple Ari, so that's
What?
like
What?
their armor class, right, for their strength chest.
Grappling is a contested athletics versus either acrobatics or athletics.
Okay. There you go, Lavender.
Are you serious, bro?
You just said we'll see.
Yeah, it's a joke. That's how my character plays.
We don't know that's a joke. We don't know you that well yet.
What? Okay.
Okay, anyways, so you see the two individuals there. You can pick up that Huli, similar to her sisters, in the same kind of state of frigid woe. The elf sitting there doesn't seem to be showing any symptoms, but again, kind of that dragon tattoo on his face.
Okay.
Okay, so what-
How do we approach an elf in a trance without? I don't want to scare them.
I'm just gonna have Ari walk in.
No, you're not gonna fucking do that again. Don't make me do it.
so I'll say Ari does walk up. kind of side by
Ari,
side.
can I stand in front of her?
What? Dude, they're asleep. Just walk up.
No.
So
Ari.
as you call out Ari and kind of blocking her from entering the room, you do see Huli's eyes kind of open up.
Oh shit! I was gonna mention something.
Hello.
And the elf as well kind of opens up their eyes.
Okay. Hi.
I would like to get up and address you, but I'm a little indisposed.
I understand. I actually was sent by your sister Tuli.
Give me a persuasion check with advantage. Are you adding anything else to that, or just?
No, I
My
don't have
your sister's
anything for. I only have attack roll or saving throws.
Oh, sorry. I just meant like, are you kind of adding anything to that statement?
We have been investigating this illness that you and her have both been inflicted with, and we're hoping to discuss it with you so we can assist in finding a cure for both of you.
Okay, so give me a persuade. All right, I already see it on there. Yeah, no, that's good.
Oh, I didn't do it yet. That was 5 minutes ago.
Oh, okay, sorry. Oh, now I see the timer. Yeah, once again, give me a persuasion check with advantage.
Oh, advantage? Do I just roll twice?
You can roll twice.
23.
23 again. Well, sure looks at you. Well, I hope my sister is faring better than me, but if you could help me find a cure and get me out of here so I can sell my baubles, I'd appreciate it.
And that is our intention, and then I'm gonna slowly gesture to the people behind us. Above table, does anybody remember?
Remember what exactly?
What we learned? I don't remember what we learned from Tulgi. She had
That Huli
sold...
raided
Mm.
the place
Mm-hmm.
and likely has the other two vials, hence why Holgi and potentially this other elf person are both sick.
Yeah, and Togi is no longer part of the raiding stuff anymore.
Mhm.
And was it that Togi was worse off than her, or I don't remember what
They
Shesh found.
they seem to be in about the same state, like same bluing, same kind of
Okay.
dark blue veining, sitting really super close to a fire, trying to keep warm.
That's all I can remember.
You do. They did reveal that they kind of figured out from the items that they stole from Ergon that they're pretty confident as well. They know how they got sick. That it was the vials. Yeah.
When you say they're both sick, is that Huli and Tuli, or is that the elf and Huli about the same sickness?
The elf doesn't seem to be showing any signs whatsoever.
Okay.
But yeah, I meant Huli and Tuli.
Okay, that was an assumption on my part. Oops.
Almost like during the scuffle, that's kind of how it kind of got cracked.
I was gonna say, like, if I could make sure that I am hidden beyond everything.
Sure, give me a stealth check.
Kind of want to do something after this.
You'll kind of lose sight of the room, but you can hide.
Okay. I'm stealth.
I'll join in that.
26.
26. Even you don't know where you are. Except for Sans, who is also in this weird pocket dimension of super stealth.
Yeah, I'm just hiding around the corner. That's it.
Yeah, I'm hiding behind Shoshana.
Okay. Huli, we've been investigating this, trying to track how this illness may have come to be, and we've determined it's linked to these vials of blue liquid. They have like gold filigree on them. Have you...
Yes, I've assumed the same thing. When we confronted Ergon and took his findings from Isocross from him, one of the vials dropped and cracked open.
Oh no.
And considering everyone around and everyone affected, I think that's what it is. He even used the rest of it to trap the chest to keep any sticky fingers from getting into my loot, you could say. Kind
Understandable.
of slaps chest he's sitting on the side.
Well, we were wondering, do you have any idea where this Ugon, I can't pronounce his name. What was it?
Like
Ergon?
gone.
Oh,
Ergon.
gone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where Ergon might have came into the possession of these?
Well, I know he's an explorer who goes to Isocross to look at the Aeorian ruins. I think his partner's still over there. They
Do
usually
you-
take the ship every once in a while.
Do you remember this partner's name?
She's gonna roll for that. I think he goes by the name Burton.
Burton, thank you. And
Bertron. Or Bertrand.
Bertrand. Thank you. And do you know how far away this crossing is, the ship?
Well, from what I hear, it's about 9 days on sea.
Hmm.
Serenula is the kind of landing point where they all gather before exploring the wilds.
Very well.
Melly,
Yes,
may I ask a question of him as well?
of course. I'll step aside.
Honey, do you happen to know if this Barking is going to be coming back to whatever the city's called? I forgot. Or is it going to be a long time before they return?
I'd say
You
that's
are-
not for me to know. I mostly just relieve them of their goods when I get the opportunity.
You
I
are,
don't have any
after all,
direct dealings, but yes.
you are keeping track of them to steal their goods, so I assume you would know their schedule of roughly when they're coming and going.
Give me a persuasion check.
Persuasion, sure. Let me just find it. 17.
17. Well, I think if I know what day it is today, I think a ship should be returning probably sometime tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. You can go ahead, Manny.
Right. Well, considering this, I think we'll head out there to investigate and see if we can determine some sort of cure for you guys. I thank you for this information. Is there anything anyone else needs to say to them, or... Oh, he'll be coming back to town. Okay. Sorry, scratch that. Pretend I didn't say that.
Well,
I-
not him, but she knows that the ship, like the ferry
Okay.
that kind of
The
goes
ship?
back and forth.
Okay, then
Yeah.
that's the same. Then we'll be heading to the port and see if we can catch up with Burton and...
Are they like dying in this cave?
Hooli definitely is.
So what's in that chest you got there?
Ari... Please.
The magical items which I hope to sell once I get better.
Julie, I think it would be best not to let anybody touch those until we might be able to find out how to get rid of this, because...
If you're worried about those vials, I can keep them safe here.
Yes, but
I wouldn't
also...
mind selling them to you if you really wanted them.
Well, we were able to determine that this illness is contact based. So you said you poured a vial all over everything in the chest? Or on top of the chest?
It's a contraption designed to release upon opening unless I do it a certain way.
So the contents of the chest are not contaminated?
Oh, no, of course not. Because I may not be a good person, but if all my customers are dead, that's bad for business.
Oh, of course. Right.
Was there any... If you are quite the businesswoman, then you won't mind telling us what other items are in that chest.
Are you trying to find me potential buyers?
We might be interested.
I'm
Okay.
I'm
Fair
not too
point.
sure about
Nudge Ari.
my party members, but it might save your life if we know.
Well, especially since you guys have kind of taken the approach of you're here just trying to figure out what's going on and cure this. She will reveal the contents. So, one is kind of a gilded scroll case. Hasn't been open yet. There's a jade statuette of a storm giant, probably worth about 30 gold or so. There was a quiver of arrows. They seem to have magical properties. A silver ring set, another 50 gold pieces kind of worth. And it also just kind of has her pocket change.
And the vials?
And one vial.
The other being rigged up for trap.
Yeah, with the other one being consumed in trapping this chest.
Okay, above table, does everybody want to tell what they want from this chest?
The
I have...
scroll?
Yeah, this scroll seems interesting. Let me see. I need to check my sheet.
The silver ring set would be something I'm interested in, because if I'm not mistaken, that's a spell component.
I have 889
Ooh.
gold.
A scroll might have information about the vials.
Yeah, it
That's
could be
why
a
I'm interested
spell.
in it.
It could also be information. Okay, so...
Yeah, so she only knows that it's a scroll case. She knows if she opens it up, it might depreciate the value, so she's not sure on what necessarily is inside. I'm not going to be mean and go, haha, it's empty. There is something in there, but she doesn't know what it is.
Oh, actually,
Oh,
the
man.
silver rings aren't the spell component, any platinum rings.
Okay,
so never
so-
mind on that.
Oh, so we want the arrows?
Okay, since you
and
want
the
them, I'm
scroll?
retconning it. They're platinum rings. Fuck it.
Okay. We want the rings. We want the scroll. And the arrows?
The arrows would be nice, but in particular, I would prefer just grabbing the scroll because it might be useful for healing sounds.
Yeah. Really, how much are you interested in selling the scroll and the vial for?
The vial. I could probably sell the part with that for, say, 100 gold pieces. I was offered more, but I think I can trust you guys with it. The scroll case, another 20.
And curious, the price of the arrows?
Say about 25 for the arrows. And you did mention the rings as well?
Yes, just... Let's see.
50 for the set.
Okay.
Can I above table just say that if this is supposed to be spell component, they have to be 50 each?
Why
They would count towards that, yeah.
Oh,
It's
oh.
not like
Okay.
if you buy components and then the market value changed, it's not going to work for the spell anymore.
Got it. Okay.
I know which spell it is. They would apply.
Okay. That's why I just want to double check.
And they're not consumed on the casting. Once you have those rings, and you can move them around. And
Okay. I'm happy with this price if everybody is fine with it. I don't mind paying for it. Okay, I'm gonna pass her
Agree.
the amount of gold. I didn't do the math yet.
I see the math in the chat. So, okay, so just take away
200.
195
Okay.
195. Oh,
if you're getting everything. You're getting the arrows as well.
Yep, I wrote it all down. 195.
So whoever wants the arrows, add 6 plus 1 arrows.
okay.
I'll take that scroll off your hands, Millie.
And I hand it to Ari.
I'll use Mage Hand to pick it up, by the way.
That's fine. How do we want to do the
Oh, sorry.
vial?
The chest was open properly. There was no big blue cloud. Everything's fine. And you get the vial.
Okay, can I mage hand the vial into the bag of holding?
Yep. And you do notice that the vial itself is in a case, so you don't have to directly touch it.
Oh, okay, then I'll just grab it and put it in the holding bag of
Because
holding.
Hooli's already kind of figured that out and kind of put it in. Filled the box with sand, so if there's any jostling or anything, the sand will absorb the shock impact. So you get the sense it's in a fairly safe state.
Okay. Well, it was a pleasure. Trust we'll do everything we can.
Should you return with a cure, where can I find you? It's hard for me to move lately.
We
We'll just
can
come back
come
here.
to you, yes. If you're not here, we'll communicate with your sister to figure out where you are.
Okay. I'll let my men know that you're trustworthy and that they won't see you as a threat, should it come to that.
Thank you. It's appreciated, and I'll nod.
Well, we'll need somewhere to sit for a while to study the scroll. So if we want to take our leave,
Yes.
Yeah.
Tavern.
So
How far are we
I'll
from... What time is it now? Do we know what time of day?
about late afternoon.
Okay.
You guys can getting through here. It took a while, but not too long. And you can quickly get out, no problem. Ragran, he'll kind of guide you through so the bandits don't freak out and
Okay.
just kind of lead you guys back out.
Do we want
So it'll probably be getting close to supper time
Okay.
when you get back to Palebank.
All right.
Before we leave that area, can I look at the dragon, 5-headed dragon mural and see if that's something I recognize or know about?
Sure, give me a religion check.
And I had guidance check, because why not?
I could check its history too if you want.
That puts me at a 16.
16. Yep. Yeah, with a 16. So you do know, religion-wise, you have the gods and you have the betrayer gods. You do recognize this, fairly well known. This is Tiamat, the guardian of the first level of the Nine Hells,
Boy.
also known as the mother of all chromatic dragons.
And we never figured out the fiends.
Oh god, could she be watching us?
So it is a 6-mile radius, so that
Oh.
actually does kind of overlap into the town. So
Yeah.
could
Okay.
still be in the town, could be watching you.
Well, I'm going to start heading back now.
Right, do
I
we want
get
to
a
head
jump
to
on
the inn?
scroll.
Right? Like there could be something invisible following you around.
I'd like perception check, please.
Yeah, can Diana do a perception check?
Yeah.
Oh,
So whatever.
everybody do perception check.
Yeah. So perception checks, you're looking around with your eyes, so if it's invisible, unless they're like kicking something by accident, it's kind of really hard to see something.
Can I
We got a
detect
nat
magic?
20 and a nat 1.
Yep, back to back. Insane.
Yeah, can I use detect magic? Second level.
You can.
And what do you want me to roll for it?
You just cast it.
Oh, are we
and-
on the way back now?
Yeah, we're gonna head back.
Like,
I was
I just
asking
want to
about.
be out of the cave before I
Yeah.
use it.
I was asking if
I'm
you
just
guys
gonna
wanted to
I'm
go
just
to
gonna
the
leave
inn.
the I'm just gonna leave the map up because I know that'll help with the rolls staying live. So
Okay.
So just on my way back, about halfway back to the town, I just want to cast detect magic, second level.
okay, so you cast detect magic. You do pick up the magical items like the bag of holding, the dagger that Diana has. You also pick up something a little bit above and behind Sans.
Ari will come to a complete halt and look at Sans and kind of observe to see if she can see anything immediately. She doesn't want to say anything out loud. She doesn't want to scare whatever it could be off.
Ready?
So it's not illusionary school. It is divination.
So what do I roll?
You don't have to roll anything. You detect a small magical.
Oh, I thought maybe it was something I could like now perceive now that I know it's there. With
You know it's there. It's invisible. Like no matter how hard you try, you can't see it.
Yeah, we need to see invisibility or something.
I should imagine.
But you know it's not But you know it's not illusionary action magic. It's divination.
You do have a Twilight Cleric with both Sea Invisibility and Fairy Fire and Moonbeam.
Can I cast a message to see if she'd be able to see it?
Yeah.
Again, I don't want to say anything. You know,
Smart.
Sans could always be evil.
Yeah. So you kind of turn away from the source of magic, kind of cup your hands, and you send message toward Shoshana.
How exactly should I say it? What did you say you could use, Shauna?
I have like 3 different methods to detect invisibility. Whether like just seeing it or making it so that the invisibility breaks.
I'll just ask if you could just check it out as we continue walking.
To check out the invisible thing. what
Yeah,
it said
I gave you the
on
information
Sans
on what I
behind
picked up.
Sans.
And yeah.
Okay. Shoshana will cast Sea Invisibility
Okay.
on
So
of
you
course
cast-
herself.
Yep. You cast the invisibility. You want to describe to everyone kind of how that looks, like how it affects you, or
So for Sea Invisibility, Shoshana will place her hand on her dream catcher for a second, close her eyes before opening again, which will allow me to see for 1 hour invisible creatures and objects as if they were visible, and also into the ethereal plane, with ethereal creatures and objects being like ghostly or translucent.
And I'll keep my detect message connection with her.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so you cast See Invisibility. Your perception of reality changes. You can see kind of some ghostly wisps all around. But as to what Ari was describing, you look towards Sands, and kind of up above them, you see a sphere, almost like a spell sensor, and it seems to be focused on them. Because this is in your wheelhouse and you're almost to that level, you would know this as a scrying eye.
Oh, fucking Christ.
I'm getting spied on. Just me though.
You like that sounds?
Like what?
Being spied on.
So,
Oh, that was out of
It's
character. Me
me
saying
and
that. Sorry.
Shoshana, who we're the only ones who know, right?
well, I know what it is. You just know there's something there.
Oh, okay. Well, are you not
Yeah.
telling me? Are you not going to tell me?
I'm trying to figure that out right now. Just out of curiosity, am I able to respond to like, because message allows response, right?
Mm-hmm.
Am I able to mind link and message at the same time?
Um,
I guess it
Is
doesn't really
invisibility
matter. I'm just mostly
concentration, or
curious.
as long as it's not two concentration spells that overlap, yeah, you can do that.
Well, mind link isn't even a spell. It doesn't have anything.
No,
It's just
mind
a
link you
trait.
can just do. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's in its own separate thing. So yeah, that's fine.
Okay, I will both inform Ari and Mel at the same time about the scrying eye above Sands and the fact that you said Sands particularly is being watched.
Yeah, and you know the way kind of scrying works. It's focused on a place or an individual.
Mhm.
When it's focused on an individual, similar to what Ari saw when the shopkeeper tried to scry for him, you can only really make out the one person. Everyone else is kind of like blurred. So you would get
Got
the
it, okay.
sense that whoever's scrying on Sands would be focused on them, kind of be aware of the environment, but not in high detail.
Got it. Okay, I'll relay that to both Ari and Mel at the same time.
Well,
Because I'll give Mel response just for sake of ease of responding.
I'm going to respond back to you. And just say, well, are you able to do anything about it, or do we just leave it for now?
I believe that would be Ari's wheelhouse.
There is
Am I
nothing
able to
I
do anything
can
about this, or
do short of destroying it, assuming that is something I am capable of.
am I able to destroy it now that I'm aware of it, Tober?
Do you have Dispel Magic?
No.
Then no.
Well,
Okay, for scrying, don't they need like some item or something? I guess it could be that the
So,
conduit is
above-
Sands, so we don't
Above
know.
table? Yep. There's modifiers, so having knowledge of the person, if it's secondhand, it affects their ability to resist being scryed on or their save.
There
So
are-
that's why a lot of times I would say you're in the Royal Guard. This is why you don't hand out locks of hair, you don't hand out vials of blood, because then basically it modifies that save to the point where there's no point in even rolling.
I don't know what that means.
So if this is someone who has something from Sans' possession, then it's like instantly they can just scry me at any time.
Then
Pretty much,
no
yeah.
resistance that I can pull on my part. So
Unless
if
we had
this
dispel
is-
magic.
Yeah,
There's nothing
that
we
would
can
that
do
would
about
shunt it
now.
away.
Yeah, and then there's also items that can kind of hide you from that type of divination magic. So
But there's nothing stopping it from just going again.
right. Although it
We
is
need some sort of
expensive to
item.
cast, and
Yeah. We need some sort of
Yeah.
item that would make her specifically like less easy to detect or something.
Yeah. It could be that for right now, since you guys all know, don't tell Sans and just don't say anything important around her.
That's
perhaps.
what I was trying to lead at, is that I'm just gonna play it off and just keep going.
Yeah, unless some,
Yeah, I'm not
some of
saying
you have some
anything
way to
above
remove
table. I wasn't gonna say anything like in character. I wanted to make sure I understood what scrying was.
I'll
Okay.
stop by that tower and see if I can find a dispel magic scroll.
Well, basically, so both or all three chests are and Mel know of its existence, know what it is, but have no way it seems to deal with it.
Do I know that Mel knows?
No, you'd have no way to know. Unless I.
it's at this
told you.
time with this kind of back and forth, you do notice that the sensor kind of dissipates, goes away.
that.
Awesome.
I will relay that to the two. So it seems to be basically saying it's periodically checking, going away, and nothing stopping it from reappearing again.
Gonna have to speak in code.
And I would say because again, it's in your wheelhouse, and you're an experienced cleric. Also, wizards know this as well too. The spell only lasts like 10 minutes.
Okay.
Alright, we go back?
I think we need to get rid of
You guys are
these
kind of walking and
bodies.
talking on the way back.
Yeah, we can deal with that later.
No, what if those are the conduits?
Well,
They're in
just
a
think,
bag
that
of
thing has
holding.
probably always been there, you know?
Well, we don't know
And
that.
I'll
It
go
could have
to
been
that
there
wizard
once we took the
tower.
bodies.
Yeah, I'll go to that tower after I read the scroll.
What wizard tower?
The shop.
Oh, wait, is it still there? That was today,
So
right?
I would say, yep, you guys, that was today. You guys make it to Palebank Village. Yep, that little kind of turret castle shop, Tycho's Treasuries, is still there.
Okay. Does Ari have money to
So,
buy stuff?
do you want me to do that right now, or do you want me to read the scroll first?
I think. Well, you could read the scroll, but I don't know if you could. Like, maybe if you told us, but not.
I would tell everyone via message.
Okay.
I would read it in secret and tell everyone.
Okay. Well, I mean, yeah. Let's skip
Besides-
to the lodge. Actually, like
Or do you
normal.
want me to go get the... Okay.
I would also say just above table because it's getting late. I would like to wrap up here soon.
Yeah, if
Yep,
we want
I'm planning on doing that.
Okay. Well, we can
Trying to get
deal
this
with that
done
stuff
before
later.
midnight.
Yeah.
So, Ari, you open up the scroll, you pull it out. It's not a spell scroll. It's a very detailed map of the planes of existence, or the multiverse. So it kind of shows the astral plane, the ethereal plane, all the other planes in around it. So it does have a high value.
You say it shows like the multiverse or just the astral plane?
The multiverse, and that's just like some examples.
Yeah, so like you got material plane and then all the other planes that are connected and layered on top of it and the outside and the divergence wall and everything else.
Is it multiple different scrolls showing? One would be like the astral world, one would be the multiverse.
No,
Are they all
it's
on the
a single overlapping image showing like how each realm kind of interacts with each other, how they overlap, kind of where that divine gate is, and all that.
I would like to just inspect it via whichever, maybe history, to see if there's anything important, like figure out if there's anything that stands out that, okay, we need this information.
Yeah, you can just give me an investigation check. Yeah, with the 19, you do notice that it is a very old map, even to where the Divine Gate that you know on all current maps of this similar thing is not there.
Oh.
It's really interesting.
Well,
Yeah, and what kind of scroll were you looking for? Just so we can get that wrapped up.
what do you mean?
You said you're going to buy another scroll. I forget which one.
Oh, dispel magic.
Dispel magic. Okay, so that will be 250 gold if you want
I
to buy
want
one.
to. I want to clarify. I'm just gonna act like I never read the scroll. I want to have read it in secret. This is above table. I want to have said I read it in secret just so I can message it to everybody except for Sans.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
you can
Sans wasn't
try to
even
do
looking
that.
at it anyway, so.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think a lot of people are interested in the scroll, so
No, Chess
Oh,
is.
You guys
Should
don't
be
care?
Assuming Chess knows what it is, Chess
Alright.
will be interested if she can
Yeah.
recognize anything from certain planes, but besides that, not.
Well, I'll
anything
just pocket it
besides
then.
that.
I thought Chesh wanted to look at it. No?
yeah, Shush can take a peek.
Do I know that Chesh would want to look at it?
You said you messaged people.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So if you want to look at it really quick.
Yeah, assuming you told Chess what it was, so he would like to take a look at it. Specifically looking into the plane for the region of dreams, seeing if that's anything she would recognize from her background, so the Kiri background knowledge that the race gets. Just the fact that I have a dream of, based on whatever my specific one's experience is.
So I would say, without question, it is on there. It's not highly detailed. There's nothing like out of there, but it does kind of show its position and where it is
Okay.
relative to the other realms. Yeah.
That's all Chess would like to look at it for.
Okay, I'm gonna take the 250 from my inventory and then Ari can have the scroll.
Yeah, I would like to put it in my book first
Yeah.
before using it. Please?
So are you copying it for
Yeah,
yourself?
I would like to
or-
copy it into the book,
Okay.
into my book, into my mirror.
Okay, so we can do that during the downtime as well. There will be another cost for that for the inks and such.
Okay.
That's another 50 gold kind of per level. It's a 3rd level spell.
Well, if somebody wants to give me 30 gold, I could scribe that down.
You said per level, so 30 times 3?
Yeah, so
No.
150.
Yeah, so I need 30 gold.
Okay.
But then I would be literally nothing.
Okay, I give you 30 gold.
Okay. And then so you can kind of work on that on your downtime. I can work that into long rests, but it does take a bout of time to copy.
Well, Ari's broke.
Yeah, but give me an Arcana check. Okay, 17. So you will successfully copy it into your book. It's just going to take a little bit of time.
And then I'll just say we'll use it next time.
Yeah.
This is
We can do
Need
a
hand
long
up
rest
a bit.
next session, maybe after we do the whatever.
Well, if you want,
Yeah, I think
we can kind of wrap it up here. You guys kind of return to the village.
Yeah.
You know, the ship's going to be coming to port. But I will kind of wrap it up here with.
I wanted to add one more thing before.
Yeah, sure.
With that scroll, I know I wanted to take it back. I wanted to take a deep look into the I don't know what to say exactly what I'm looking for without saying anything I can't. But into the multiverse section.
Yep,
And
I'll try to
total
find the
fuel
actual
talk
picture of
about-
it, and I'll put it in the group chat later. But
Okay.
Eh,
so. Then that will leave next time we can do the funeral do
Yeah.
whatever else we need to do, and then
Yep.
go from there.
Okay.
Okay, but as you guys get back into Palebank Village and kind of set up for your excursion later on, Meliora, a voice enters your head. And the words are as follows. Please report your findings. I thank you for locating the item I asked for and look forward to its return. I look forward to your success.
That is
And
such a long distance message.
This is sending, so this is sending, not message.
I know. That.
You can respond within 25 words.
Oh, do I have to? I don't know what to say.
You can just be like, haha, okay.
Of
Whatever
course,
you
it's
want.
nothing.
Okay. So as Veilthorn has tracked your progress and is aware you have located the item he asked for, we'll wrap it
So
up
he
there.
can see it
and-
even though I made it undetectable because of some reason.
I
But we'll
wonder
find that out
who's-
next time on Frozen
Okay.
Sick.
who has
Okay.
access to things other than possibly the fiend. Smile.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the possibilities. We can get into it next time. I'm stopping recording.